last session. It was 2 weeks ago, so it might be a little bit difficult to remember, but...
Well...
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, no, I can't either.
Wusses. I remember it.
Okay, go for it.
And give the recap.
No.
Okay, we're gonna hold up the campaign until you give the recap then.
I'm never giving a recap. I'm not going to be useful
Pull
to you
up
guys.
the old session on Twitch and skim it if I need to.
This is the first time in like over a month that Muriel's been able to be here for an entire session, and you're currently holding up that time, Luna. So give the recap.
Actually, that's not true because I was there last month, just not last week. 2 weeks. I can't remember.
The three of us went around and like investigated some.
You guys investigated?
Yeah, we just did more investigation. That was about it.
I remember Rue talked to a guy and set up for later to like show off his invention.
To invent cars.
Yes, to
invent
cars. That was
last session. Fine, I'll give the recap so we can start.
Thank you.
Honestly, not a whole lot happened in the last session. Luna got in prison after deciding to go back to the tavern that you guys were staying in, the Griffin's Watch.
Griffin's Watch.
And not abiding by the rules, and she got put into prison. In prison, she discovered that the journal that she had has a little decent little clue in it towards what could potentially be going on. But none of the party knows that because she's currently in prison.
And she's also not telling anyone about the journal.
Yes, she hasn't told anybody the journal even exists. The rest of the party, they decided to go to what's the name of to the Dragon's Crown to investigate there. As they had heard that there was a Dragonborn lady that was shouting nonsense there, so they were going to investigate that. While they were there, Rue did talk to some sort of rich dude who seems slightly interested in his invention that seems to be very similar to that of the car. The party talked to the innkeeper and discovered that he had a necklace, but that the necklace is now missing. And then the party went to sleep. Rue also played chess and won, and yeah. I think that's it.
I think so.
I think so as well, yeah.
Okay, so you guys wake up the next day, and as you guys wake up, and Luna, this includes you, I need all of you to roll me wisdom saving throws.
What? Why can't it be like any other saving throw?
I rolled a natural.
Wait, oops, that's not my saving throw, sorry.
Alright, 1 second. Let me open up Luna's character sheet, because I've totally forgotten playing Luna.
9. I got a 9. Because I have a -1.
I'm going to GM you, Ty.
Guys, Bella died.
Bella's dead. Bella's dead. New character, Bella's dead.
Or at least I have my backup.
Ty's character is dead. Long live Ty's character.
Yay! I'm sorry, though. Like, no, I don't want Bella to die. I actually like Bella. Bella's better than your own.
Ooh, big words. Don't you know Euroni was everyone's favorite?
What the fuck does that mean, Jason?
So as you wake up with this sudden and like instant panic, and like your heart starts racing and adrenaline pumps through your entire body as you have this sudden and unrecognizable just understanding that your necklace, the necklace of with the amulet of Leda, is missing. that somebody stole it.
Ooh.
She's feeling around for it, trying to, like, feeling around her neck, feeling around the bed, and I assume there's nothing?
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation. This, I'm assuming, doesn't have anything to do with the fucking Hunter's thing that Bella has.
No.
No. So it's just 6.
So in your panic, you're searching around all over the place and you cannot find it anywhere.
I was sharing a room with Luna, right?
No,
Luna's
you
in
were
prison.
sharing a room with
Right.
Yoshi and Rue.
With Yosi and Rue.
So Yosi and Rue, actually, let me roll for Rue as well. Where's Rue?
Oh, I feel so bad.
Okay. So Yosi, you wake up to the sudden sound of Rue jumping out of the bed. Instead, he just screams suddenly and books it out the door. He's gone. And then suddenly you look over and you see Bella just looking everywhere around the room.
Where is
in
he?
a
No,
major panic.
no.
I imagine
Mom?
like Yoshi gets up and like slowly, despite that, and like just looks over and like wipes it out of his eye and goes, "What the fuck is going
It's
on
gone.
in here?
It's gone.
What? Were we
My
robbed?
amulet.
Were we robbed? What?
I-
Huh? Yeah, I get up
don't
and start
know.
checking my stuff.
Roll me investigation.
Gosh, why are we all rolling terrible?
Luna, I'm still waiting for a roll from you.
I rolled a 17 for the wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
You're good.
Luna got a 9.
I rolled, well, it was a natural 20 on advantage, but 13.
Okay. You're searching around. It doesn't seem like anything is missing from your point of view. Muriel,
well-
since you're sharing a room with Fred, basically the same thing happens as Rue, except Fred doesn't seem to be as much in a panic. Fred just like gets up, looks around briefly, and like if you were up, she'll say, "I'll be right back," and just leaves.
Where?
Well,
Yosi,
I'm not missing anything. What's wrong?
my amulet. How am I supposed to... How?
So Rue left
Mom?
and he left all his things?
He left all of his stuff.
Can I look through and see what if I can tell what's missing?
Sure, roll me another investigation.
Is there anything missing from Muriel's pack? Or you said there's no sense of missing stuff from Muriel?
For Muriel, you wouldn't sense anything. Yosi,
Okay.
everything looks to be exactly where it is. And also, from the corner of your eye, as you're looking through Rue's stuff, you notice on Bella's nightstand and like an amulet.
Oh. I'll just walk over and pick up the amulet and say, "Is this it?"
Do I see him holding the amulet?
You see him holding the amulet, and it is the amulet. However, in this moment, I'm going to say, because of your low roll, you would genuinely believe that Yosi stole your amulet.
Why would you... Give it back.
What?
Why would you
Why?
take it?
I did,
Why?
it was on the nightstand. I picked it up.
Why was it on the nightstand?
You put
I
it
never
there?
take it off.
That's not.
I never take it off.
I don't know what to tell you, mate.
Mom? Bella kind of looks up, grasping at the amulet. Can you hear me?
Yosis just stand there awkwardly as you panic and then start talking to your amulet.
Roll me a religion check.
22!
I'll say you don't hear anything. Nothing at all.
Ooh.
Sorry, what was that?
You do not
Discord
hear anything.
bugged.
What was that? Discord bugged. It sounded like you said I didn't hear anything.
You did not hear anything.
I was gonna
With the 22.
put it back on.
Your mommy's ignoring you.
Real quick, we're going to go over to Luna. It'll just take a moment of time, and then we'll come back. Luna, you wake up, and you wake up with complete and utter anger that your scimitars that those guards took are gone. You are pissed off.
Okay. Two ways this can go. Alright. You know what? I would say due to the anger, Luna's going to stand up and walk over to where the bars are and just start screaming as loud as she can. Hey, guards! Guards!
One of the guards will just shout down, "Hey, shut up!"
This guy's bleeding out over here. I need your help.
You'll hear a sigh, and then a guard will slowly walk down, and seeing that there is no bleeding person, and be like, "What? There's nobody bleeding down here."
Don't. No, not them. Come here.
Roll insight. So I know what you're doing. He'll take a step forward quickly and then immediately jump back and say, "Don't trust you. What's going on down
That's
here?"
your problem. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. That was a complete lie. I want my swords back, my scimitars.
You want me to bring them to you down here?
My scimitars were confiscated. Wrongfully so.
You'll get all your stuff back when you're done. However long your sentence is, I don't know.
Oh yeah? When am I done?
I don't know. I could find out, but... Just stay quiet, so
Okay.
we'll have to
How
muzzle
long would you say this anger is going to last, Jason?
Pretty much permanently, for the time being. You're gonna keep feeling
With that
this
being
anger.
the case,
It'll subside a little bit, but you're still gonna be angry.
okay.
And you're gonna be pissed off that somebody stole your stuff. And you're also just gonna slowly start coming to the realization that you currently don't have any of your other things, and you really want all of your stuff back. And you're just really angry that all of your stuff was taken away from you.
Okay. Luna's figured out a couple things with this interaction, and Luna is also now going to start plotting as to how she can get her revenge on said guard.
Okay.
I can already tell that this session would have been way more boring if we all saved.
Who would have guessed? Well, that's not necessarily true. Okay, so going back to everybody else. So, not Luna, Bella and Yosi, what do you guys do?
Wait, I'm gonna head over to the other room and check on Muriel and Fred.
Okay. You enter into the room, and you see Fred is gone, and Muriel seems perfectly fine.
Y'all missing anything?
Bella's gonna
I don't think I was
journal
going to
and
say
start
y'all.
writing.
Fred might be. Fred something about I'll be back. Didn't even give an explanation of why they were going.
Yeah, same with Rue.
Something's off.
Is Bella still talking to her amulet?
At this point, no.
I anything... Oh, wait, did something go missing in your room?
Rue certainly thought so. He jumped up like a bat out of hell, just ran out of here.
That's odd. Any idea where he went?
No clue.
Right.
I guess I'll peek back into the room with Bella and say, "Hey, you all right in here? You better?"
Yeah, Bella closes her journal and puts it back. I don't... This doesn't make sense, but I'm gonna trust that you didn't steal it.
Well, that seems like the smart thing to do. Why would I? If I stole it, why would I give it back?
That's what I want to know. It doesn't make sense, because I never take it off, but then why was it... And why couldn't I find it? And...
So what? Did you just wake up?
Over to the other room.
Okay.
Hi, Malake.
So what? Did you just wake up and not feel it and freak out?
Yeah. I don't know where it went.
'Cause...
But, I mean, it's here now, and you found it. But then... I don't know, it doesn't make sense.
Or was it last night?
Here, and she pushes on the amulet on her chest. I never take it off.
That's really odd. Was the door... Wait, is there any kind of, like, locks on the doors?
Yes, there are locks on the doors.
Did you forget to lock the door last night?
I think we did. I think we locked it.
Damn, can I roll a lock check?
You can roll me a history check to see if you locked it or not. How about that?
Right. I'll take it. It's not quite what I wanted, but I'll take it. 27.
Yes, you locked the doors last night.
Yeah, I made sure it was locked.
Then why would someone break in just to move my amulet?
What if no one did? What if you did?
Why would I, though?
I mean,
I don't... What is sleepwalking?
why would necklaces just appear at night?
It's when you walk in your sleep or do stuff in your sleep.
Well, how could you do that? You're sleeping.
The body's weird, mate.
But I've heard
it does weird things.
Do it. It's just weird, but some people it does happen.
I don't think I sleepwalk.
See if you sleepwalk. I mean, that's the only explanation I can think of, unless somebody broke in somehow to the room. Some kind of magic.
Bella,
she's gonna start inspecting the room, and she's just gonna start searching around to see if there's anything that would make sense of why this just mysteriously.
Probably investigation.
Yes, Yosi?
It's a perception.
If you're really from where you say you're from, why does the ability to move while you're sleeping seem to be unreasonable to you?
Not one.
Because you're asleep. How could you?
Oh, magic does a lot of weird things. I'm not saying sleepwalking. I'm saying something magical may have happened.
Yeah, something magical may have happened, but I'm still stuck on the whole sleepwalking thing. How can you walk when you're asleep?
That one's not even magic. That one's just a thing that happens, Bella.
Muriel, you notice that there is a crack in the window, and you genuinely believe that somebody probably came through that window in the night.
There's a crack in the window.
Oh.
Well, that makes magic much less likely.
Yeah, someone probably broke in. She's gonna start trying to pry the window open and see if there's like anything like outside the window around any signs who possibly could have done it.
You pry open the window. It doesn't open very much at all, but it does open a little bit. As you look down, you see about 10 feet of brick, like horizontally, vertically, whatever, going down essentially, vertically, and then just like probably 50 feet, and then there's the river underneath that. If you look up, it's just a bunch of brick above you, essentially.
I don't know how anyone could just sneak in, take it off, and put it on the nightstand. And I don't know why anyone who could do that would waste time doing that.
I don't understand.
Where'd Rue run off to?
I don't know.
I don't know where Fred went either.
Well,
They were gonna go someplace.
we could go check the lobby, maybe, but
Yeah. Malaki's gonna close the window. She just has this look of utter confusion on her face.
Okay. You guys heading down to the lobby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you go down to the lobby, you notice that the lobby is pretty empty right now. Surprisingly so. Like, usually lobbies are pretty empty in the morning anyway, but with how busy it was last night, you would have assumed that it would be a little busier. You do notice, however, that there is a man. Give me 2 seconds. There is a man that has Atiel, the tavern keeper that you guys met last night. He has him grasped like by his collar, like leaning, like pulling him up over the side of the table and saying, "I need my money back."
Bella's going to reach for the handles of both of her swords and approach. What's going on?
This man charged me too much money. I need my money back. It's mine.
This man did?
Yeah.
What did he charge you for? And how much did he charge you?
He charged me $10 for a meal.
Dollars?
Too much money.
Meal?
10 gold.
That
dollars,
doesn't
sorry.
sound like a lot.
How much was our food last night, Jason?
5 gold.
Did you get the expensive stuff?
No, I didn't get the dragon steak. I can't afford a dragon steak.
What? No, what did you get on the menu?
I got 2 orders of the buffalo ribeye.
She's gonna look at the menu and try and see what the price is for that.
The buffalo ribeye was 5 gold per.
And he said he got 2 of those?
Yep.
Well, that explains it. You got
That's
2 orders of a 5 gold meal.
the price.
He is going to chuck the elfman, Atiel, to the ground and look over to you. Listen, this is none of your business. This is between me and him.
Well, if you're gonna be mean to him, then I think it is at least partially my business.
How is the tavern keeper reacting?
He's not saying a word. He seems very scared.
I'm gonna put my hand on the person's shoulder and say, "Look, mate, I'll give you 10 gold. Just back off."
He thinks for a moment. And he's like, "Show me the gold."
I'll pull out 10 gold.
He looks at it for a brief second, and you can see that he's really confused. I'm gonna roll something.
Don't mind me asking. What's your name?
You asked him what his name is?
Yeah.
I have to go, and he'll just leave. Like, he'll just walk away immediately.
Did he take the gold?
He did not take the gold.
Did
I-
Muriel recognize him?
Roll me a history check.
I'm turning to the tavern keeper and say, "Are you all right?"
23.
Did he hurt you too badly, Etienne?
Muriel, you believe that you saw him last night. You didn't really get to see him very much, but you do think you remember seeing him in the lobby last night. Altiel will look to you guys and say, "Thank you."
You're welcome. Bella's gonna hold out a hand to help him up.
No problem.
He'll grab it and get up and say, "I've never experienced something like that before. Just somebody demanding the money back for something that they paid for."
I don't understand why some people get so angry. It's so sad to see these kinds of things.
I'll be right back. She's gonna slip out the door and follow.
Okay, bye, Malak.
From a safe distance, stealthily.
Bye, Malachi. Good luck following that guy.
Do you know what's going on? Something seems to be off today.
My amulet was on the nightstand, but I never take it off, so I don't know what's going on, but I think we actually came down to ask you the same question.
Yeah, did you see a kangaroo and a cow run through here?
Yes, they're your friends from last night. Yes.
Yeah, Fred and Root.
The how do I describe a kangaroo in a way that's not saying just the kangaroo?
I guess the big rat.
The big rat thing left here extraordinarily quickly. But the minotaurs seemed quite calm, I will say.
Fred doesn't seem to be the type to get angry over things.
I wonder what they were off to, because, I mean, I don't know what happened with Fred necessarily, because I wasn't in the room, but Rue kind of shot awake very quickly and very loudly.
Yeah, if I know Rue, he'd only freak out like that if someone touched his launcher thing, and it was still there.
Speaking of things not being where they're supposed to be, you guys were not able to find my necklace.
No.
No, we haven't.
I'm not one that typically desires material things, but for whatever reason, I feel attached to it for some reason. If you find it, could you please bring it back to me?
Of course.
We will.
I feel like
but,
it chose me.
Friend, there's probably powerful magics afoot here. So anything that feels out of the ordinary, like suddenly wanting something, probably do your best to recognize that might not be you wanting it.
Oh, I'll keep that in mind. But that does make sense. But what could be so powerful to... Is it something here in the tavern, do you think?
Didn't Rue say something about, like 1 or 2 miles or something?
Right.
A den within 1 or 2 miles.
What was the tavern keeper's name again? Fuck, it's in
Atiel.
Atiel.
Atiel, you sure you don't remember anything that the Dragonborn woman was raving about? Nothing about missing something?
No. Well, she was missing her friends. Her friends were dying. She seemed, like I said, it's hard to believe that they would exist here in Aliona, but she seemed homeless. She seemed to not have a single thing to her name, so I don't know what she'd be missing if she had anything at all.
Well, people like that, if they do have something, it's a lot to them. So missing anything would be devastating.
She was. She said that she was missing her hair. That somebody had stolen her hair.
Her hair.
Right, but she had hair, right?
Did she have hair?
She was bald.
No.
Oh,
Did Dragonborns usually have hair?
right. She was Dragonborn.
I've only seen I've seen quite a few Dragonborns in my time, and I have not seen a single one with hair.
Right.
So then,
There's definitely something weird. Keep an eye out, Atiel, and again, beware of any sudden feelings.
Thank you for the insight, friends.
Did Rue mention underground? I don't remember if he said that to us.
I don't think so. You just said that they have these effects usually happen somewhere within a 1 to 2 mile radius.
Right. But we had also said that Josie already knew that. I about said Josie.
Yes.
Right.
I don't think Bruce said anything about underground.
Right. Whatever. If this is away from Atiel, I don't want to freak him out. If this is an aberration like we were thinking, it should be within a mile or 2 of here. So, is there anything suspicious around here? Do you think, Bella, Malaka?
we could ask Atiel.
Malaka's out the door. See, wait.
Oh yeah.
Malaka's not in here right now. It's just the 2 of us.
Ella?
This is one to go follow the guy, or at least check and see what direction he was headed.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm
Luna's
just
in jail. Malaka ran out. Fred and Drew ran out.
The party. We're falling apart.
She just went to go check and see if where the direction he was headed. So I don't.
Right. I don't know how to ask him the question without freaking him out, Bella. Sorry, Malaka.
Here. Atiel.
Yes.
Do you know of any strange places within like a mile or 2 from here?
Not necessarily. I mean, the city itself is about a mile wide. So it's mostly just the city, and then the surrounding areas around it.
That's troubling.
That's
Could be
useful
anywhere.
information. Do you know how to get into the spire without being a noble?
Well, yes. It would be very difficult. And by difficult, I mean it's just pure luck, but not could choose you.
Oh?
Are you not aware of the ceremony?
What ceremony? The only ceremony I really know a lot about, I think Leda called it a birthday?
I guess you could refer to that as a ceremony. Every once in a while, it's not really a timed thing or anything. It's just when he feels like it. Our benevolent leader Noff, he will travel the streets of Aliona, and he'll travel on his white horse and travel across and look at all of his people and eventually somebody will speak to him, and not literally. If you speak to him, you'll probably get taken by the guards. But somebody will he'll be drawn towards somebody, and he'll point at them, and they'll come with him into the spire. It's a huge ordeal. Everybody wants to be picked, but it's pretty rare. It doesn't happen very often.
Is there a way to get in that doesn't involve luck without being a noble?
Not that I'm aware of. Maybe you could try and become one of his servants or one of the guard. Or...
Could you pay to get in? Because I know, like, gold is like a big thing here.
You could pay to get nobleship.
You can pay to get nobleship?
It's basically all it is. It's just showing that you have enough money to pay for a signet, essentially.
And how much does that cost?
I wouldn't the first clue. I'm sorry.
Because Bella's going to turn to Yosi as she says this. My thinking here is the spire is like the center of the city. If these occurrences are supposed to be within like 1 to 2 miles, wouldn't it make most sense for it to happen closer to the den? So then what if the den is in the spire?
The spire is very highly suspect, but it wouldn't make sense. Just because guards are all over that place. Why would they hire us to investigate this when they know the things in there?
Well, maybe the guard are involved?
Well, again, why would they hire us?
I don't know. Maybe because Knopf said to.
The creepy music, damn.
Or maybe Knopf is involved and the guards don't know. And the den is Knopf's house.
I clicked the wrong thing.
Or maybe the den is just underground underneath the spire. And that's why they haven't found it.
Is there any substantial underground?
Not that I'm aware of, but I haven't been able to leave here for quite a while. I'm quite busy.
Alright, no. Are sewers invented?
Roll me history.
Let me
Roll me history to see if sewers exist.
real quick. Let me remember whether or not his sewers natural.
It's a natural 20. I'm trying to figure out why you would know this, because I don't know why probably you just realized while walking through the city that like there were grates underneath you, and like you just put 2 and 2 together because you're a pretty smart individual. And you're like, oh,
Right.
that's interesting. So yes, you know that sewers do exist.
Right. I think it might be worth checking those out. Right, the sewers. Wait?
What are
So
sewers?
do I just know that those grates probably lead to somewhere, or do I like actually know that that's a sewer?
You would know that it's a sewer. You probably wouldn't know what it's called though.
Oh, okay. What about those grates on the road? Where do they go?
That goes to our sewer system. You think there's something hiding down there? That would be quite disgusting.
What's a sewer system?
Basically all of our bodily waste goes through it.
Like blood?
Yeah.
I don't think Yosi likes blood.
Well, I'm not a fan of blood, but I think he means more
Like
Oh,
fecal.
feces and urine.
Yes.
Oh, that makes more sense.
I mean, if you wanted to put blood through it, I'm sure you could. But
Or would you rather not?
I'm sure that at least there's a little bit on there. But anyway, yes, that could be a potential. Be very disgusting though.
We really should look for Rue and Fred and Malake before doing anything like that. Who knows what's down there?
Yeah, that's... And we might even want to grab Luna, too.
Alright, yeah.
But also, how do we get her out of prison?
We don't know she's in prison, do we?
Muriel said that
yeah, you do.
Bella
Oh,
said
yeah.
that she suspected it, but wasn't confident.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, I mean,
Or wherever
if
she is.
if they got her, I don't know what else we can do for her.
If she's in prison, do you think we could give the guards gold to get her out?
Well, not everything can be solved with gold.
Okay. Well, I mean, I thought that's how that worked.
Well, maybe if we had a lot more than we do.
I mean, I have quite a bit.
How much she got?
I don't know, it's hard to count, but, like, Leda gave me, like, she said 150, and I haven't really spent a lot of it.
Right, that wouldn't be enough.
Oh.
That's not enough to just start throwing money at problems.
Okay.
Altiel will speak up, and say, "But if you get that 50,000 gold reward for this quest that you're on, then you could."
Yeah,
Right.
but then that gets us into a perpetual loop of, like, we need to get Ayla out of prison, but we don't have enough gold, so then we need to do the quest to get the gold to get her out, but I mean, I guess we don't need her, but it would really
Ayla?
help if we had her to complete the quest to get the gold to get her out of prison.
Bella, who's Ayla?
I said Luna.
You didn't.
I swear. I meant to say Luna. I thought I said Luna. Did I not say Luna?
I don't know. I thought her name was Nia if you weren't going to use Luna.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think she said that she likes both names.
Meanwhile, let's go to what Muriel's doing right now. Muriel, you step out the door of the Dragon's Crown, and you look around really quickly.
Not one on the stealth.
You look around. You look around really quickly, and you don't see this person anywhere. But then you look just right next to the door, and you see the same man just sitting next to the door with his face in his hands.
I was going to say, can the nat one be from Bella and Yosi being like, "Hey, good luck"?
Yes.
And he sees you there, and he's like, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Have some money trouble or something? I completely understand that.
I don't know. I need to be alone." And he's gonna continue to walk away.
She's gonna fall just a little. Look, if you're looking for money, it's not the way to do it.
I'm not looking. I don't know what's happening. I don't.
Look, is there something I can help you with? Because obviously you're in some kind of state of distress. I've been there.
I wanted my gold back, and I figured that the gold that your friend offered would be the same, but it's not. It's not the same.
Are you from somewhere else?
No, not like. I wanted my gold back.
That's how things work. It's different gold. It's still gold, though.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
No, I clearly don't.
I didn't care. I didn't care if it was gold in general. I wanted it to be the specific gold that I gave him.
Why?
I
What's
don't
special
know.
about it?
That's why I don't know. That's...
It's weird. Have you ever felt like this before, where you've had an item that you turned in and wanted it back? Or this is the first time?
I've never felt like this in my life, no.
Well, I'll let you be on your way then. You said you wanted some space.
Thank you. He's gonna walk away slowly.
She's gonna walk back to the tavern.
You guys see Muriel walk back in.
Oh,
well,
welcome
that's
back, Muriel.
Milake.
Milake.
That's one of them solved.
Well, sounds like this is the first time fellows ever experienced something like that. Clearly, this is tied into what Rue and Fred are experiencing, and you too, Bella.
And
Something's
Atayal.
starting to brew in the city. It's off.
It's almost like everyone's being influenced by an indifferent zeal.
Roll credits.
Dun dun dun.
What could be causing this sudden desire for things?
Specifically his gold. It wasn't any gold in general.
Right. Everyone seems to be thinking that something of theirs has been taken. I'm willing to bet that man's gold is still with him. Or the 10 he thinks he's missing, at least.
Weird. But why?
Well, no, because Atayala's necklace is missing.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
This doesn't make any sense.
Whatever's
Any
doing this,
clues.
whatever's doing this must be powerful to be able to influence so many people at once.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this at all.
Atiel,
Yes.
do you know if Noth can perform magics?
There's been rumors that he can, but he's not a very showy individual.
Hmm. Do you think it's possible that he's doing this?
That he's causing people to desperately want their things back.
Mm-hmm.
Nov is quite a benevolent ruler. I don't think he would do something like that.
But what if he's doing it to make you guys think that he's even more benevolent by making you want this thing back, and then he swoops in and gives it back?
He's not a hero. He's a ruler. The things that he does that make us believe him to be benevolent are the policies that he puts in place and the protection that he gives us through the guard, not through his own individual acts. It's his leadership.
You seem to like him quite a bit.
As most people in Aliona do. There's a few people that think that he's up to no good. It seems like you're going in that side of things, but I would encourage you to not.
I'm just considering all possibilities.
Most people in Aliona quite love Noth.
You almost worship him like a deity.
No, not to that level. We do respect him quite a deal, but I don't think anybody quite worships him, no. The closest thing to worshipping him is trying to get him to select us. But
Hmm.
Do we have any leads at all on this whole situation?
We know that whatever's causing this must be within like a mile or two, but besides for that, I don't really think we have many leads. If the city's a mile long, it could be anywhere.
Right. I still think this sewer might be the best place to check first, but I'm way going into it without Rue and Fred, and also just generally, I don't do well with gross stuff.
Hmm. But I know who does.
Huh?
Luna.
Luna does well with
Well,
gross stuff.
it sure seems that way.
What?
I'm sorry, I missed that last thing Bella said. What was that?
Sure seems that way.
Okay, cool. Let's just go with that. I
I mean, she has very little hesitation to do things that most other people wouldn't do.
Well, I don't know if that directly translates to going into River of Shit. Shite? Shite.
I'm not saying that going into the sewer is a bad idea, but also keep in mind that you guys do still have a sheet of 7 addresses.
Have a what?
A sheet of 7 addresses of people that
Oh,
got these
right.
necklaces.
Go check out.
Yeah,
Why don't
Do you still
we
have the list?
You've gone
we
to
give
3 of them.
more time within there? Maybe they'll let her out, and we investigate the other addresses.
Right. Do we wanna? Do we wanna? Well, we have no idea where Fred and Rue are. Do we wanna split up and investigate 3, or do we wanna go all go to 1?
I was thinking,
Considering what's been going on, I don't think we should split up.
I was gonna say splitting up might be a good idea, but
Yeah, there's merits to both.
because on one hand, if things go awry and we're together, we're stronger together. But on the other hand, if things go awry and we're not together, I won't have to hold back as much for Yozi's sake.
I was just looking at it from
But then,
we might not have a lot of time. We might need to investigate
Yeah,
all we
yeah,
can.
that too.
should get started either way. It's just even if we have to flip a coin or roll dice.
Right. Yeah, let's move to the closest one and we can decide from there.
Do you have
Sounds
like
good.
a pyramid thing that's like. Do you have like a four-sided thing that we could like flip or something?
Oh, I know. I don't think those have been invented yet.
Oh, okay.
Now I want to play a time
you-
traveling character.
Hold on,
Why
I'll go get one real quick.
I mean, to be fair, that's what Icarus was.
Yeah. Oh, was he a time traveler as well as a plane hopper?
Yeah, he was from ancient Greece, and then he had been. His thing allowed him to, allowed to deposit him within any time of any plane of any reality. Um,
Yes.
so it's entirely possible, despite the fact he's canonically dead at this point, for us to meet him again.
Huh.
Um.
Well,
Right.
I think we should just get going. First one. We can flip a
Yeah.
coin if we need to.
Why
Yeah,
don't we go to the first one together and then we can do the last three split up? Or we can decide after if things seem like it's a bad idea to split up or
Right.
not.
First one together, and then we decide. I like
Yeah.
that.
So let's go to this one, and she points to the top one that hasn't been investigated yet.
Okay. Give me
And
2 seconds.
Bella is going to sort of try and keep note of, if these addresses seem to all be sort of to one side of the city or all over the place.
So you don't really know how the addresses fully work. Actually, you kind of do more at this point. So I'll say this. The addresses are kind of all over the place, but they lean slightly to the southwest.
Got it.
So there's actually none in the northeast section, but there are in the north and the east, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
But most of them are in the southwest section. There are 3 southwest, 1 south, 1 west, 1 north, 1 east.
Well, let's go to this one. Excuse me, Etiel. Where is actually? Could you tell us where all of these these ones here are?
So he reads off the first one, which is very high north in Aliona, and slightly to the west, but mostly north. The one after that is basically the exact opposite. It's very far south and slightly to the east. The one after that is pretty much directly west of the spire. And the one after that is pretty much directly east of the spire.
Okay. So we're gonna go to the first one all together, I believe.
Okay. So you guys are headed up north. It will be a bit of a journey because it's pretty far away from where you guys currently
All right.
Unless there's any objections between the two of you who are coming along.
Objection.
All right.
are. Okay. So you guys head on up. As you guys are walking through the street, you do notice that there are quite a few people that seem to be just like looking around. Some people that are like looking in store windows. And speaking of which, Bella, I need you to roll me another wisdom save.
What the fuck? I suck at wisdom saves! Oh, 15.
Okay. Yeah, you guys just noticed that.
My dump stat! I mean, it
you-
makes sense character-wise, but...
Whoa. That was the weirdest robot I've ever heard. Did anybody else hear that?
I did.
That was weird.
What? What did it sound like?
It sounded like dubstep.
Oh!
It sounded like a sudden dubstep drop. Okay, so you guys head on up north, and as you guys head up, you notice that the buildings are like slowly getting a little bit worse. Like you were in like the pretty rich section, and they're slowly starting to get smaller and less ornate, but they're still like pretty decent houses. You get to the front door of this house.
Bella's gonna knock.
A few moments go by, and somebody opened the door, and it has one of those like chain locks, so that she can open it up just ever so slightly, but you guys can't get in. Excuse me. What do you want?
We're here to investigate a necklace that apparently appeared within your home.
Do you know what my necklace is? And
I
she'll
don't know what the
immediately
necklace
close
is.
the door before you even say anything. She'll immediately close the door, and you hear the latch move, and then she unlocks it and opens the door. Come in.
Okay.
All right.
So, we don't actually know where it is.
But you'll get it for me, yes?
We can try, but we need to ask a few questions first.
Okay.
Do you know of anyone who may have caused this necklace to appear within your home?
No? At first I just thought it was a fan that was giving me a gift, but something felt off with it, so I brought it to the gods.
A fan?
Oh, do you not know who I am?
We're not from
Does
Aliona.
Malake know who this person is?
Actually, all of you, please roll me a history check.
Ooh.
Even Bella?
Yep.
I'm not
Nat
complaining,
20.
I'm just confused.
Natural 20. Okay.
8.
25
Nine.
total.
Nat one.
Nat 1. Bella and Yosi, you've never seen this person in your life. In fact, neither of you have ever seen anybody of this race before. It's very weird. You don't recognize it at all. You can clearly tell that she is a woman. She has like an ashy skin tone, but she seems like pretty normal. Muriel, however, you recognize this as the bard that was playing at the Griffin's Watch, and she is a genasi.
Genasi.
Oh, wait, you're a bard.
Yep.
You're
I am
playing
Celeste. I play at
Griffin's
the
Watch.
at the Griffin's Watch. I have many fans, so I just assumed that somebody was giving me a gift.
Wait. You assumed someone just broke into your house and left you a necklace, and you weren't worried?
I'm worried every single time that happens, but it's not the first.
It's
happened before.
A couple of times. Most of the time I catch them. Actually, every single time I catch them, except this time. I wish I didn't, because they get more excited at that moment, but there are quite a lot of weird people. I mean, I get it. I am quite a beautiful artist, but
what other
you can leave
gifts
people to
have
their
you
privacy.
received?
Mostly jewelry, similar jewelry to that, rings. Somebody once brought me his wedding ring, which was quite weird. A couple necklaces here and there, flowers.
Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just jamming out to this soundtrack.
Where exactly did the necklace appear in your home? If I may examine the area.
It was in a weird location, actually. It was on top of this what's the word? Sconce. And she'll point to a sconce in her living room that has 2 candles on it, and she'll say it was just dangling off the edge of it.
It's
Ah.
Quite strange.
Malak is gonna walk over to it and start looking at it, see if there's anything odd or magical possibly about it.
Are you casting Detect Magic if you have it? I don't know.
No, I don't have that.
Okay. Roll me an investigation.
Okay.
Nine.
You don't notice anything about the spot. It seems out of the ordinary. Seems like a random spot. Do you guys have any clues as to where it could be?
Where it is?
Yeah, where my necklace could be. I was
you know
quite
where you
hoping to
left
have it back. It's quite a beautiful necklace, actually. The way I was flying up on stage.
Do you know where you left it?
I gave it to a god, yes. And he thought that I had it because for whatever reason, he believed that he gave it back to me. but I don't remember that at all. He came back. He came by here just a few moments before you guys did.
Hmm.
So he said he gave it back.
He said
But
that
he
he
didn't
thought
know.
he said that he thought that he gave it back.
Right.
He,
The
just
same
a
thing
quick-
happened to Atiel, didn't it?
Yeah,
One of the guards gave it back and then it wasn't there.
it's odd.
But then Atiel actually remembered the guard giving it back. What if... Bella looks over at Yosi. What if this is a similar situation to what happened to my amulet? Because I swear I checked the nightstand.
Right.
Maybe we should just take a look around and
Yeah.
see.
Let's go and
Where
see.
would you keep a necklace like that?
I would keep it with the rest of my jewelry.
And where would that be if you don't mind showing us?
So come here. And she'll lead you to her bedroom, and you'll see she has like what are those beauty mirrors called? There's a name for them. I don't remember what they're called.
Vanities.
Yeah, she has a vanity mirror.
Identity, that's it.
Yeah, a vanity mirror. And she has like multiple drawers on the side of it, and she like opens one. See, I've got jewelry in here, and she opens up another one. More jewelry in here. This whole thing's filled with jewelry. Like I said, I got lots of gifts.
Okay, Bella's
The-
going to kind of sift through the different drawers and see if she can spot the necklace.
Roll the investigation.
Alrighty, Dan. Bang, boom, bang. 14.
Real quick, how many spells is Malaki supposed to have? I'm sorry. No.
D&D Beyond should automatically do the math for you.
If you go into your character editor and go into spells, it'll show you how many spells that you have. I'm looking right now, though.
Wait, never mind. It's...
Yeah, you
That's
have the
fine.
exact
Never
amount.
mind, I got
You're good. Yep.
She could
So, 14.
15?
14.
14. Okay. Glad you said that you... So, you look through and roll me another wisdom save.
Oh, fun! 3!
There's some jewelry in here
Oh, I
that...
gotta go.
Okay, we'll see you, Luna. There's jewelry in here that, for whatever reason, you really want.
That's very pretty.
She's not paying attention to you currently. And I would say that you would want this enough that you would be willing to steal.
Can I notice?
Roll me perception.
All right. 16.
You would probably notice as you're talking to Celeste that Bella is admiring specific pieces of jewelry.
I don't think I would immediately think Bella is like trying to steal something though. But I am going to telepathically ask Bella, anything you find anything that looks like the right one?
Not yet. Give me a minute.
Alright.
Malaki's gonna start just like looking around the room to see if there's anything off.
Are there any like smaller like rings or something? Or actually, you can answer Muriel first.
What'd you ask, Muriel? Sorry, I spaced out.
Is there anything like off about the room or the jewelry box?
The insight check? Do you want to insight check the room? Is that what you're trying to do?
Okay. I guess.
Go ahead, you can insight check the room. Bella, roll me another investigation check. 18?
So I'm looking for like smaller things that she really wants in the way that she really wants some of this stuff. 21.
Malake, nothing seems really off about the room. She does seem to be very self-centered. There's lots of mirrors in the room for her to look at herself. But other than that, it seems fine. Bella, there are a couple rings here and there that you feel like you could take, but in the process of trying to find those, you find a amulet of Leda. Please roll me another wisdom save.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Okay, 18. Whew.
Okay. For a brief second, you believe that this amulet is your amulet, and you get mad that somebody stole it, and then you suddenly realize that you have your amulet on, and that somebody else just also has an amulet. However, you do still want to take this amulet as well as those other like small trinkets.
How big is the amulet?
It's sizable. It's like it's not a massive amulet, but it's not like a tiny little thing. It's like it's got a little bit of have to it.
Bella's gonna pull out her journal and sort of flip to the page that she's writing in. Sort of pull out her little quill and write in the journal, and then as she's doing that, she's gonna try and sleight of hand the amulet into the journal.
Great, on the side of hand.
That's gonna be 14.
Okay. Yosi, are you still trying to watch what she's doing?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, roll me perception.
Okay.
I swear to God.
Actually, I don't even think I need you to roll perception because your passive perception is higher than what they rolled. 23 anyway. You notice as you're still talking with Celeste that Bella just straight up takes the amulet that was in there and puts it into her journal.
I noticed this, and I just keep talking because I assume that Bella knows something I don't.
Oh my God, yes. And then I'm going to close the journal and put it back. So slip the quill in there as well.
You may add another amulet of Leda into your inventory.
Do I see anything that looks like the necklace we're looking for?
No, you do not.
Okay, Bella's going to attempt to snag one of the rings and then
Okay. I'm not going to have you roll again. Yosi, you'll still be able to see this. Celeste's not paying attention. So.
All right, I'll this time I'll telepathically say, "What are you doing over there?"
Oh, it's
As you speak up, Celeste will turn and say, "Did you find it in there?"
No, not yet. There's a lot though, so just.
Wait, did Celeste tell us her name or no?
Yep.
She did. Yes.
Celeste?
Yes,
Do
dear.
you have any fans that, or people in the crowd who didn't like you in particular, or fan who might have turned on you because you did something?
Some people aren't a huge fan of my music. I'm not sure why. I think I do a pretty good job. But nobody seems to be malicious against me. They're just not a fan. I do have some friends from the old days that they're not a huge fan of me after my success. But I would not expect them to do anything harmful towards me. It's water under the bridge, you know?
While that conversation's going on, I'm actually gonna walk over to Bella and like start whispering and say, "What the fuck? What are you doing?"
I'm looking for the necklace.
What? Why do you need the rings?
They might help us get into the spire.
While I'm over here, can I look down and see if I can notice any necklaces that she may have missed?
Roll investigation. And Bella, if you'd like to, you can roll deception.
Okay.
Roll-
I'm not great at deception.
That's okay. I rolled an 8.
Haha, 14.
Yosi, you believe that you thought it was weird, and you still think that it's weird that she is stealing this in order to do it, but you do think that this might be able to help you get into that she believes at least that this will.
Okay. I was about to say, wait, am I convinced that it
No,
did?
you're not convinced that it will, but you are convinced that she thinks that it will.
Bella, how would these help us?
Didn't someone say something about a signet? Didn't Natiel say something about a signet?
Yeah, a noble signet. That's not these.
Yeah, well, I mean, she said she had some pretty weird fans that gave her some pretty weird things. Who knows?
Bella,
Maybe she was given a signet ring.
Bella, this ain't it. Put the rings back.
Bella, I will say this. You genuinely believe now that these rings are yours.
Fuck.
They could be helpful, okay? If they aren't, I'll give them back. It's fine.
Muriel, you going to say something to Celeste?
Yeah. Celeste, are there any rival musicians you know by chance? Could be a bit of a sore stretch, especially in a town like this with a musician great as yourself. It wouldn't be surprising if you had rivals.
Guys, I have a ferret.
Congratulations!
I want a picture. What'd you name them?
Yet.
I'm not certain if there's... Okay.
Oh my god, it's so cute!
Is that an albino ferret?
Oh.
What's their name?
I haven't chosen yet. Kind of.
Adorable.
That is very
Hello?
adorable. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Muriel,
Sorry.
no worries. It's a very, very adorable ferret. I kind of want one now. Except
Ferrets are
they will run away
yeah.
from you.
Yeah.
I had a friend that had a ferret, and it was like an absolute, like, they could not keep it anywhere. It would just run away immediately. Muriel, Celeste says, most of the taverns have specific musicians on hire. I don't know of many other musicians in the area. I mean, maybe there are some musicians at the Bard's College that might... I don't know. Rivalry amongst musicians... It's not a serious thing, at least around here. Most people, like, agree with each other. Some people are just jealous of other people's success, I guess, but rivalry, I don't know about that.
Have any of your musician friends had a similar occurrence?
Of getting random gifts.
Yeah.
Yes, I am by far the one that gets the most gifts, I will say, but some of them have received some lesser gifts. Do you have any clues as to where my where might be?
Not at the... well... not at the current moment, but we have our suspicions.
Like what? I might be able to help him. I'm quite a smart person.
Well, we know it's possibly... well, and most likely within the city, of course, and... then...
Does Bella hear
1 to 2
Muriel
mile
say that?
radius.
I'm not done talking to Bella.
Okay. Then never mind.
What was the last thing that you said, Miriam?
1 to 2 mile radius.
Oh, well, that is not very much to go on.
Exactly.
Well, I wish you guys the best of luck. Hopefully it is just sitting here in my desk. Meanwhile, Bella and Yosi.
I was gonna say, can I do an insight check to see if she's acting different? But I've already done an insight check, so it feels cheap to do another.
Well, the insight check was to see if I was, like, if I believed what I was saying or not.
It's your call, DM. Can I do an insight check?
Sure, why not?
Okay, I just got a text back from Fred. I'll tell you more when I get more details.
Yep.
Okay.
15. Bella definitely seems off. She doesn't seem like herself.
We're already close and whispering, but I'll lean in closer and say, Bella, remember what I told Atiel? If you're feeling like something strange, it's probably not you.
I'm not feeling strange at all.
Bella, I don't know you very well, but you don't seem the type who would just want to steal people's rings.
You're right, you don't know me.
Bella, you made me. I made a promise to you to keep you from doing anything that you would regret, and I think you would regret this.
You made a promise to me to prevent me from killing anything that I'd regret.
Well, I mean, I'm taking the spirit of the promise.
I don't even understand why this is such a big issue. Again, if it
Bella,
turns
put
out
the
they
rings
are
back or I'll
useful,
call the guards.
now I'm conflicted. Does this mind effect do threats work on Bella right now? I don't know.
It's up to you. All I will say is currently you do believe that these are your rings. You recognize that you just stole them, but you also believe that they are yours.
What are the guards gonna do anyway? If you call them, what?
You'll probably end up with Luna.
And that's a bad thing?
If she's in jail, yeah.
Am I overhearing any of this conversation? Is Malaki overhearing any of this conversation at all?
Let me look at your passive perception.
Then I can just help her get out.
Oh, what?
We
I don't
wanted
have
her out
Muriel's thing
anyway.
open.
All
What's
right.
Muriel's
then-
passive perception?
Passive perception is 13.
Roll me a perception check then. Oh, that's why. I had your character builder open. So.
17 on the perception check.
You would be able to hear some of the words, but not all of the words. So you might be able to hear the general gist of what the conversation is, but not the individual words. Like Yosi's trying to talk Bella into putting something back. Essentially, is what you can hear.
Well, does Celeste seem to be, like, occupied with her vanity, or is she looking at Malaki right now?
Celeste would probably, at any point that you guys are not having a conversation specifically about the amulet, would be talking to you about some of her song ideas and like some of the shows that she's recently done and such like that. So basically, if she's ever not talking to you specifically about the amulet, just imagine she's talking up a storm about herself, essentially.
And I just want to clarify, Jason, Bella will still be looking for the necklace while having this conversation with Yosi.
Same with Yosi.
Malaki is just going to try and fish anything out about Celeste's show and just try and keep her distracted because she has no idea what's going on. It's like, let's just feed this person's vanity.
That's amazing.
Just feed into her ego. I love it.
I think after arguing with Bella for a little bit, Yoshi will back off and say, fine. All right, I'll go get them. Like the wrong thing.
Celeste, I'm not seeing it in here.
That's too bad. I know there's a lot in there, so it might have gotten lost. I'll check again. Thank you for looking.
Of course.
Sure, you'll do grand in each of your shows.
Alright.
You do so. Pleasure meeting a musician.
It's a pleasure meeting you. I did not catch any of your names. What do I call you?
I imagine Yoshi's still fucking staring at Bella, but he'll just say Yoshi.
You can call me Sanguis. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Sanguis.
That's a funny name, Bella.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Sanguis.
Kind of give the look at Yosi. It's a pleasure to meet you too, Celeste.
Name's M.
Nice to meet you, M.
As soon as she said that, Yosi just gave a sharp glance to Malak. All right, fine. All right, thank you for your time, Celeste. No.
Thank you. If you find my necklace, could you please return it to me?
Of course.
Thank you.
Malaka just walks out, and you just see this face of fake interest just drop off of her face.
As soon as we're out, I'm just gonna turn to Bella and say, "What the fuck?"
I told you it might be able to help us, okay?
Bella, those rings aren't gonna do anything. You just stole someone's rings for no reason.
You never know, okay? They could be helpful.
Okay. Why on earth did you steal the rings?
Because they could help us with the investigation. They could help us get into the spire.
Bella,
there's
I
a
need.
lot that
I
they could
don't need. They could. I need a why. I need a how. Specifically.
For all we know, they could be some sort of signet ring that could help us get into the spire.
For all we know, anything there could have been important. Why didn't you steal the whole fucking place?
Things that,
Bella,
really
would your god be okay with this?
It is the goddess of joy.
Right. Do you think that she's gonna be happy, joyful when she finds her rings and her necklace missing?
Celeste had a ton of jewelry anyway. It's not like she was gonna wear it all.
If there were gifts from fans, though, it should probably make her happy. It feeds her ego.
Bella, I'm telling you, this isn't you. This is it. This is the thing. You need to
Malaka's
stop.
gonna try and steal the signet rings from
I'm pretty
Bella
sure they're
and
not
return
signet
them to
rings. They're just
Celeste.
rings.
Okay,
Jason,
roll me.
Noah put the other ring right next to her ring.
Roll sleight of hands.
Okay.
Oh god.
This is gonna go terribly. 7.
Oh, thank
7?
God.
Okay.
Yeah.
You try to steal them, but Bella, even with her horrible passive perception, notices and quickly moves her pouch away.
What are you doing?
Look, they're not yours.
Yes, they are. They're mine now.
Bella, do you hear yourself?
This doesn't sound like when we first met you.
Maybe
Shouldn't get
that's
mad though.
because you don't know me.
Maybe there's more to this whole entire thing. It's clearly starting to
Bella, are you telling me?
whatever it is possibly messes with people's heads.
Bella, are you telling me that normally you are the type of person who would steal someone's rings? Or steal someone's anything?
Maybe I am.
Then why would you get mad at Luna for it? I'm telling you, this isn't you.
And I'm telling you, you don't know me.
Well, maybe I don't. But I don't think we need two common thieves in the party.
If you want, you can roll an insight check, Bella, to see if what Yozi's telling you checks out.
Okay, I mean,
In your
I can sure as hell try, but that's a 0.
Yep, nope. You don't care.
No. Look. Maybe I'll just go find Luna, and the two of us can go off and do our own thing, huh?
Okay.
Right, I'm sure
Please
you'll be
stop.
very happy.
Bella, look, you probably shouldn't have gotten mad. I don't exactly know you. Clearly something is messing with everyone's head. The day's off. I don't like whatever is going on.
We should continue our investigation.
Right, you think we should split up so you can just rob the next person?
Bella rolls her
Stop.
eyes.
Both of you, if we fight, nothing's going to get done.
Well, if we just succumb to baser instincts, nothing's gonna get done either.
I know.
Bella's going to try and do this without Yosi noticing. She doesn't really care too much about Muriel, but she's going to try and unclip her little crossbow bolt holder.
You're trying to do this without anybody noticing, is that what you're saying?
More specifically, without Yosi noticing.
Right? That's
That's a 14.
Yosi, you notice. Yosi has a very high passive perception, so...
What are you doing?
Yosi, she pulls out one of the bolts and then closes it again. Know nothing about me. You don't know who I am. You don't know where I'm from. You don't know what I've been through. You know nothing. And maybe this will teach you something. And she slits her wrist, and blood curse of the eyeless on Yosi.
I immediately close my eyes, first of all, so it doesn't even fucking matter. I already closed my eyes.
But
Just...
Muriel, you see as Bella slits her wrist with the crossbow bolt, Yosi's eyes begin to bleed.
My eye.
Your eye begins to bleed. Bella looks very confused that the other eye isn't bleeding, by the way.
Yeah, the other eye also isn't closed, but I'm going to tackle Bella, I guess.
Okay.
Blockade just watches this and her face just goes in shock and she's just shaking.
Do I need to roll athletics?
Yep, roll athletics versus athletics or acrobatics.
Oof. 12.
This is what I'm good at. This is literally my natural one. This is my one good skill.
Bella, you're distracted by the fact that one of Yosi's eyes is not bleeding. You're confused. And then suddenly Yosi attacks you and grapples you.
Get off me.
Bella. I let her go. I said, fine. Guards! I turn and look for a guard.
Stop.
There are guards already headed your guys' way after they heard yelling and a commotion.
Bella begins to raise a hand pointed towards Yosi.
What? I'm not the one of stolen rings. Also,
guards,
keep in mind that my eye is closed, and I could still tell that you were doing that.
Fine. You want to know who I am? Bella's going to begin to draw a circle in the air, but pull back fingers as she does. And as the circle closes off, it turns into the symbol of the Malvix as she reaches a hand through, and she's going to go ahead and throw a poison bolt at Yosi.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
I need to pull wisdom saving throw for that, probably.
That's going to be a 20 to hit Yosi.
A 20 hit.
15 for wisdom saving throw.
As a bolt of poisonous energy flies towards you, that's going to be 6 points of poison damage.
All right.
Muriel, you are still
I'm gonna-
frozen, but you did not pass
Yeah.
out. That's what I'll say. Because you were not expecting that whatsoever, so the DC is very high, but I'll still say you're not passed out, but you're frozen in place. And the guards will come by at this moment and tackle Bella to the ground. Bella, are you going to try and resist?
Abso-fucking-lutely he is.
Oof.
Okay, so two guards rush over to try and grapple you, but you're successfully able to dodge out of the way. We're just going to go in a turn order. It's going to be Yosi next, then Bella, then guards, essentially.
Are you
Yosi?
currently trying to run?
Bella's reaching for her blades.
Oh.
Yosi, what would you like to do?
I mean, Yoshi's gonna back up. He just took that hit, and he's not a fighter at heart. He's gonna back up and just, like, let the guards handle it.
Okay. Bella, you are up. So, Yosi has started to back up. I would assume you're not like running away. You're just like backing up a little bit.
Right.
Bella pulls both of her swords, and bonus action, she's going to slit the exact same wrist that she had already slit as her blade lights up with flame. Stand down. And she's going to ready
To
an
the
action.
guards?
To the guards, yeah. She's going to ready an action to attack if they attempt to grapple her again.
Okay, give me a moment. I don't have the guard sheets up currently, but I'm going to.
Oh God.
I wasn't expecting this, I'll be honest.
No.
No. Things definitely have taken a turn for the worst, I will be completely honest.
Just give me a moment, sorry. Okay. One of the guards will pull out a sword, and the other one is going to grapple you. So it's only going to be one contested grapple. So go ahead and roll.
14.
Okay, 14. You try to slip away again. I will say that he's coming towards you, so if you'd like to make an attack roll, you can.
Yep.
Because you did say that you were readying your attack, so go ahead. And
And that's going to be with the blade that's lit up with crimson, right?
Yep.
That's going to be an 18.
Was it
18.
Go on, sorry.
Yeah, 18 does hit. Roll damage.
I need a con save from him.
Is this our ninth combat? Is with guards now?
He rolled a 19 plus whatever that beats you. So.
Yeah, no, that definitely beats my DC. That's fine. He still takes 2d6, 1d6 of fire, 1d6 of piercing, plus 5. So that's going to be 14 points of damage total.
Okay, so you stab into him, and you see that he definitely gets hurt by this. But in the motion of you doing this, you weren't fully prepared to dodge out of his grapple, and he does successfully grapple you as the other one goes to stab you.
Okay.
Oof, that is a natural 20.
Ow.
So that is 1 second. That is 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay. That hurts.
And then he's going to make another attack against you.
Oh, okay.
This one is an 18.
18 is my AC.
Okay, so it's halved. So that is 6 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
And you do notice at this point more guards are headed your way. They're not there currently, but they're headed your way. Yosi, you're up. Actually, Muriel, make me another wisdom save.
Okay. 10.
You are still frozen. You're not sure what to do. Yosi, what would you like to do? Still just backing up, or are you going to try to intervene at all?
Damn. I think I'll just stay back. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if the guards can't handle it, I don't think Yosi has any reason to believe that he could.
Okay. Fair enough. That brings us to Bella again.
Bella would like to attempt to break free from the grapple.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Doesn't matter what he rolls. So, you are successfully able to break free from the grapple. That does take your action, though, I believe. So.
Bonus action, she's going to slit her other wrist, activate. I just realized I forgot to roll damage for the first Crimson Right. And then she's going to activate her other, so I'm just going to roll damage for both here. For the amount that she takes for activating them. And she's going to begin to move away from the group.
Okay. You're not like running away, but you're moving away. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm. Sort of taking steps back, her blades readied.
Okay. Basically, the exact same thing is going to happen. One of the guys is going to lunge at you to try and grapple you. This time you don't have a readied action, though. So go ahead and roll contested athletics or acrobatics. 24. You're able to dodge out of the way. With the other one goes to stab you. First one is a 16. So you said 18 is your AC? Okay.
Correct.
Second one is a 21. Not a natural 20.
That hits.
So you take 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And at this point, one of the other guards gets there, so I'm going to do the same thing. He's going to try to grapple you. You don't even have to roll because you rolled a natural 1. So he falls onto the ground next to you as he tries to grapple you.
Okay, how many guards does it look like are coming towards me, out of curiosity?
So there are currently 3 guards with you, and probably you can see 2 within a quick radius. But you also have a low perception, so you're not sure, but you'd guess 2.
Got it. I'm assuming Muriel and Yosi have to do their things first, right?
Muriel, if you want to roll wisdom save.
Also, how close is the nearest corner?
Like 15 feet away.
Okay.
I don't think Muriel's here, so we're just going to skip her turn. So we'll just go back to you, because I think he was just going to stay out of the way.
Wait. So wait, she's starting to back up?
Yeah, she's starting to back up away from you and from the guards.
I'm gonna cast Create Bonfire behind her. Not on her, but like where she's backing up.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna say, you're not the only one with secrets, bitch.
Do it. I dare you.
Okay.
She doesn't say that, but I'm saying that. I'm saying I dare you.
That brings us to your turn. I will say
All right.
you probably don't notice the bonfire. You notice Yosi doing something, but you don't notice the bonfire behind you because of your low pass.
Bella's going to the nearest corner is behind her in the way she's moving, right? Or is it the other way?
In a way she's moving, because you're like backing up towards it, essentially.
Alright, Bella's going to turn and 30 feet run straight through the bonfire, and then around the corner. She's going to, as she runs through the bonfire, I assume she takes fire damage?
You have to make a dex save. It's
you have to
actually
make a
very
dex
low
save.
DC.
I'll say it'll be at disadvantage, just because you were not expecting it to be there. But
11.
Okay.
wow!
All right, you take 13 damage.
You take 13 points
10.
of fire damage.
I'm going to reaction absorb elements to have that.
Okay.
So that's 7?
Yes.
Yeah. And then as she gets around the corner, she's going to sheath both of her blades and use her action to disguise self.
Okay. Well, let me give you some information before you do that.
Mhm.
The guards that are heading your way would be able to see you do that.
They would? I thought you said the corner was 15 feet, and then with 30 feet of movement, I'd be able to get...
Okay, so let me draw out what currently is happening on this. I'm going to draw at the top left section so that it's less stuff happening. Here's Yosi. Here's Muriel. Here's you walking in this direction. Here's guard, 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 guard.
Oh, okay. Then she isn't going to disguise self, but she's still going to move around the corner and...
Okay.
Does it seem like there's a place that she can sort of begin to blend in with people?
No, there's not a whole lot of people currently out.
Okay.
You guys noticed
Is
that.
there another corner within 45 feet of the corner I just went around?
Yes.
Alright, she's going to action dash and go around that corner as well.
Okay.
Try and get the guards off her tail.
Okay, brings us to the guards. The guards are going to run over in that direction. There are attacks of opportunity as you're running away, so there's going to be 3 of them. Actually, 2 of them, because one of them's on the ground. Actually, I'll give it to him, but I'll give him disadvantage on it. So he probably wins. First one is an 18, so that hits, but it's half.
Yep.
So that is 3 points of slashing damage.
Got it.
Second one's a 21.
Okay.
And that is 12 points of slashing damage.
I don't make it around the corner.
Okay. You see Yosi and Muriel, you see as Bella tries to start running away around this corner, these guards quickly slash her as she's running away, and she falls down to the ground unconscious.
Just for flavor, if Yosi can see, Yosi would try to make sure that, using his psi stuff, try to make sure that the last hit wasn't lethal.
Is that something that you can do? It isn't.
Yeah, I mean I can reduce damage, but I don't.
Okay.
I don't think I can specifically make it not lethal, not mechanically.
I'll still let it happen. That's fine. The guards weren't trying to be lethal; they're just trying to knock her unconscious, just in general. So, but they were still being
unfrozen at this point.
Roll me another wisdom save. The DC is getting lower as all the turns go by. So
17.
17. Yeah, you're fine now. You're breathing pretty heavily, but you're starting to come to grips with what is currently happening.
Actually, I just realized I don't think Bella is in my sight because my eyes closed.
Oh, true. Actually, how far is your thing?
15 foot.
Yeah, no, they're not.
Yeah. So I imagine Yosi like opens his eye, and then like
accurate.
What?
Bella was measuring. I was like, that's not accurate.
I know.
Like,
I was just.
Yosu like wipes his eye and then looks down at his hand and sees the blood and just throws up right there.
Okay, we're gonna call a break right there.
Oh,
Because, yeah,
Gosh.
it's not how I was expecting this session to go either. I was expecting exciting things to happen, but yeah.
You didn't,
Bella
wait, Jason,
attacking guards?
you didn't plan on PvP?
No, I don't think any DM really ever plans on PvP unless they're doing like a training session or like an arena of sorts. But...
Remember
I
the
already know
Coliseum
who's
from
not
Ignited?
sleeping tonight. Walking is not going. There's no. If she manages to get sleep, I will be shocked, or she'll have nightmares.
Oh my god. Okay.
I do like how at one point you guys were thinking of splitting up the party in 6 ways. Because Fred would be alone, Yoshi would be alone, Luna would be alone, and all 3 of you guys would be alone. I'm like, really? Normally DMs worry about like the party splitting in 2, but now I have to worry about them partying in 6? What?
Luckily, Bella fought some guards instead.
And Yoshi.
Now we'll be split into 3 ways or 4 ways if you count Fred and
Yep.
Rue.
3.5, because Luna and Bella will be close to each other at least.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go in here for a second. When's break over?
Let's do 10 past.
Okay.
No, it would be 4.5 if you count like Bella and Luna's half, as opposed to like a whole split. Because it's Bella, Luna, Fred, Rue, and then Yosi and Muriel. So that's 5. So then if you remove half by counting Bella and Luna as 1.5, then it's 4.5. Anyway, I'm gonna go get food and stuff. Things could have gone so differently if Muriel had successfully nabbed the ring.
I almost didn't have her reach for the ring.
If you had rolled high enough.
Things could have gone way worse.
Because the thing is, no, they could have gone better. Because the thing is, Bella has her own ring. And if you had accidentally snagged that instead of the ring that she stole, which she put right next to her ring.
It's true, which would have been fine.
If you had grabbed that, then it could have snapped Bella back to reality.
Yeah.
I don't know
Would've been
Jason's
great.
thoughts on it, but
Yeah. All I know is that Milwaukee is most likely not sleeping.
yeah. So, after this little encounter, I think it's safe to say Bella, as a character in general, clashes with the other two characters within this VC right now. Blood Hunter. Yosi hates blood. And at least has some connection to the Malvics, and you clearly have some bad memories related to the Malvics.
What would give you that idea?
Oh, I don't know. The wisdom save after just seeing the symbol once. When Bella casted a spell.
Keeping the whole thing under wraps has just been fun.
This has definitely been a fun session. Not how I expected it to go.
Yeah, like part of it, I was kind of at home, but I was just kind of like sitting there and started like dozing off. But once that whole situation came in, it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I may have to bring in my backup.
Yeah.
Which I actually have 3 different backup characters for Costa-Radi. I have Santa Clara, which is the one that I've told you all about. And then I have 2 different rogue backups. But they are completely different. One of them is like not rogue, but rogue, if you know what I mean. Like I took rogue for the expertise and the high dex and shit. I didn't take rogue for the sake of being a rogue. But then the other character is definitely rogue for the sake of being a rogue. Although, the other character also may only be in the campaign for a couple of sessions, depending on what happens.
Alright, so Bella is in jail.
Great.
Bellator Sanguis is in jail. That is correct.
No, Bella dies in jail.
Maybe.
We'll see.
We will see.
Luna kills her.
I really hope the guards don't take her journal.
They didn't take Luna's stuff, so...
True.
Yes, they did.
Did they? I thought...
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, it
They
just
took
wasn't
her
immediate.
stuff.
I see. Jason got on offended. Like, you think my guards are incompetent?
Because Bella cares more about keeping the Amulet of Leda than she does, like, her own Amulet of Leda than she does her journal. But she cares more that other people don't get her journal than she does her amulet. She would rather burn her journal than let someone else get their hands on it. So I really hope the guards don't take it.
But I here. Folks dancing.
Audio Jungle.
You know, I was expecting Luna to at least be here when Bella revealed that she was a blood hunter.
What about the fucking Malvik part?
That too. That too.
That was not something I was
That's why-
expecting.
Okay, that's why your Order of the Dragon something.
Order of the Dragon Soul.
I got you. Clever.
Jason made that subclass just because I told him I wanted to play a blood hunter. And originally I was going to be Profane Soul and have Celestial as my patron and have Leda be my patron. And Jason was like, okay, but what if?
What? That's like exactly Elizabeth. He made Elizabeth's class too.
He also made Euroni's class. But he didn't make Euroni's class specifically for Euroni.
Yeah.
I also made Muriel's class, but I also did not make Muriel's class specific for Muriel.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want to go ahead and make Rue's class?
Did I? I might have.
No, you.
I don't
No,
think
but
I
you
did, no.
didn't you also make a new fate sorcerer for
Yep.
Mortimer?
Yes, it did. Well, it's just a different table. That's all it was.
Right.
Same class, different table.
I think it's time to start again.
Yes, I was trying to find something. I couldn't find it.
Oh, hi, Luna.
That's fine.
What do you mean
Luna.
fighting guards?
So,
we fought guards, or she fought guards.
Bella stole a ring, and she didn't want to give it back. So Yosi called the guards on her after she blasted Yosi in the face with poisonous.
I was about to say you're
Energy?
skipping a few steps there.
And then
And
Bella revealed that she was a blood hunter, and she fought the
And-
guards because she really didn't want to give back the ring.
and possibly related to the Malviks because
She definitely has some sort of connection to them because she
It's
used
true,
the symbol of the
symbol.
Malviks in the casting of her spell.
Right.
That's
and
very out of
Milwaukee was
character.
frozen
I don't-
because of
I
that.
don't like that. I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Muriel and Yosi, you see as these guards pick up Bella and start carrying her away as she's still unconscious.
That could have gone better.
Milwaukee is just breathing heavily and she's just not responding to you.
Malaka, you alright?
No. No.
What's wrong?
I don't want to talk about it.
Alright, well, let's sit down and catch your breath, maybe.
She's gonna sit down. Last time I saw that symbol,
The Mavics? Malaki, what? I don't remember if I asked you. What are the Mavics to you?
It's not something I can say out in the streets. No.
All right. Well, you can think it. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just say pain.
All right. Well, it's better for Bella like this, at least. If she couldn't get over whatever the thing's doing for her, she'll probably be safer in jail until we can finish whatever we're doing, and then we can deal with whatever just happened there.
Yeah. It's not. Oh. Let's just get going.
Right. You want to take the next one together?
Yeah. Appreciate that.
I guess
So,
we'll start heading to the next house address.
Okay.
Malaki, were you about to say another thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's strange. There's absolutely no leads on any of this stuff.
I wouldn't say no leads. We're already finding out much more than we already knew.
Yes.
It is frustrating though.
Some of what we're learning doesn't have to do with what we're investigating, too.
Just.
Hey, that's not necessarily true. You don't know what you're investigating.
Dun dun
True.
dun.
Just.
Okay, go ahead.
The aberration is actually later.
Okay, so you guys are headed to the next address?
Yep.
Okay. It is basically on the other side of the city, so it'll take quite a while for you guys to walk there. I imagine that the walk is pretty silent. You still notice that the vast majority of the city seems to be a little dead. Guards seem to be running around, not like frantically, but more often than you remember them running around before. You do pass by on the way there the guard post where you had met with. Oh, wow, I forgot his name. Why did I forget his name? Arcus. No, not Arcus. Mauricio Granto.
Oh yeah.
So you guys pass by there, and you do notice that the guards have brought Bella to the guard post, and you see that there's an entrance to the side of it that has like steps going down. You could imagine this to be the prison, essentially. You keep walking past. You pass by a couple of stores on the way there. You pass by a place called the Bubbling Bobble. You pass by a place that's called We Sell Stabs. That's exactly what it's called. It's just We Sell Stabs. You pass by a little fisherman's dock as you walk past the bridge called On the River. And then you get all the way down to the very south, and you reach a store called Shadow Spells Concoctions. And this is the address.
Shadow spells concoctions.
I'll put that in the chat.
So this seems like a fun place. All right.
The building itself is like triangular with ladders going up the sides of it, completely covered in various plants, and there's like a fence going all around it for people not to be able to get to those plants on the side of the building.
All right. I guess we head in. Alright. Yep. Go over to the door. It's a spooky.
The music is spookier than it should be. I'll say that much.
Yeah, okay. Then I'll go
But
over to the door and open it.
I don't have really much in between this mood and like just straight up peaceful. I need to find something in between, but this is what I'm going with, so it's better. You walk in and you notice a middle-aged human woman. She's like whistling to herself behind the counter, and she sees you walk in. Oh, hello. And she has like ash gray hair. She doesn't seem super old, but
I took a bite. Hold on.
Alke's gonna scan the store to see what kind of items she sells. She's guessing it's probably related to magic, but
it's a whole bunch of potions, specifically. Potions and maybe a poison here and there, but mostly potions.
Yeah.
Is there
Hello.
something that you're looking for today?
Good eye. We're actually looking for information. I heard you got a necklace.
Oh, yes. Did you find my necklace?
No, we haven't found it. We're here to ask questions about it.
Oh, so you're searching for the necklace, yes?
yes.
Yes.
What do you need to know?
When and where'd you get it?
I got it just about 2 days ago, and it actually appeared here on in this display case. It was wrapped around one of the potions that I was selling.
It was wrapped around one of the potions.
Yes.
And was the display case open?
It's open from the back.
Right. And that doesn't worry you that someone broke in to put this in?
Of course it worried me. That's why I went and brought it to the guard.
But you want it now.
Yes, of course I want it. I want to keep experimenting on it.
That's fair enough.
I don't know if anybody else has attempted to do any experiments on it, but I was able to find a quite bizarre reaction. When I poured acid on it, well, I didn't pour, when I dripped acid on it, these little, and this is going to sound very bizarre to you, I understand, but just believe this to be true. A whole bunch of little tiny eyes appeared on it.
You said eyes.
Yes, like the thing that lets you see. Then it would dissolve away slowly, and the acid would not eat through it at all.
Were they a specific kind of eye?
No, they didn't really have any color to them. They were quite beautiful, though. I will say that. Something drew me into the eyes when they were there. Maybe that's why I wanted the necklace back, is to keep doing it so I could look into these eyes. I know it sounds very strange, but if you saw it, you'd understand.
Right. You haven't got a hold of anyone else's necklace, have you?
No.
You're
guard
aware
that what was that?
Go on. I was just gonna say you're aware that other people have been getting these, yeah?
No. Although, the guard that I gave it to, that I showed it to, when he gave it back to me, just earlier today he came by and asked me for the necklace back, saying that it was his. And I thought that he meant that there was another necklace that he had that he wanted. But I don't know. I obviously did not have it for him. I've been looking for the necklace myself. I don't know what happened to it.
Do you know which guard this was?
I didn't ask his name. I'm sorry.
What do you look like?
Tall, human, male, pretty pronounced beard.
Tall human male.
A bit of a
Alright.
darker skin tone as well.
A dark-skinned, tall human male. Gotcha. We'll keep an eye out.
Do you think he stole the necklace? I don't think he did. He wanted
No.
the necklace in the first place.
I don't think he
Where did you
stole the
say-
necklace, but maybe trying to figure out why he wanted the necklace will help us find where it is.
Ah, that makes sense.
Where did you say it appeared again?
Right into you, and she points directly towards like the center display case. Right around, it wasn't this specific potion, but around a potion that was on this specific display. It was like wrapped around it.
You said this happened 2 days ago?
Yes. When I came downstairs to get ready for the day, and he was there. He was cleaning up to make sure that all my displays were nice and clean.
Your mask put on my tail? Start the day! I don't know why I just...
I swear to God, PJ.
So you said that there are other people that that have gotten the same necklace.
Well, I don't know. Well,
we haven't actually been able to see any of the necklaces, as
Yeah.
it seems they've all gone missing.
It's quite bizarre that a bunch of people would get the same weird necklace. Do you have any idea what this could be?
not at the moment, but what was it that the necklace looked like? And Loki's gonna pull out her notebook.
It was honestly just a bunch of scribbles.
We were shown the necklace when we started this, by the way.
Were we?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, we were. That's right.
Oh, shit. But no one else has had
Loki's going to sketch the necklace.
Go ahead and roll me performance, I guess.
Okay. Six.
You just draw it, squiggles. That's all you remember, is squiggles. But regardless, as you show it to us, she'll say, not exactly like that, but vaguely so, yes.
Malaki.
Yeah.
I have an idea that might be worth looking into, but we need Bella's amulet.
You don't have her.
I'm sorry, you need...
Or we need whatever of Ruse he thought was missing.
Do you think that would help?
I want to see it. I want to see if they have these eyes too.
Be a start. Do we have any clue where Rue went?
No, I mean we have his stuff, but I mean it's back at the end. But I don't know what of it specifically. I think it's a much safer bet to go to the prison and see if we can get Bella's things.
Yeah.
Turn back to the person. I say, if you have any other information, please do reach out. You'll probably be able to reach out to the guards, and they'll find one of us, or
Understood.
find someone to help.
I do hope that you find the necklace. If you do, could you please return it to me?
Will do.
Thank you. Is there anything that you are looking to purchase today?
Just kind of look at what exactly do they sell again?
Potions.
Just potions. Actually, can I have a vial of that acid that you used on the to make the eyes appear?
Sure. Let me go get it. And she'll go back like behind into like an area that's not on display. And she'll pull out a vial. And she'll say, "It'll just be 10 gold pieces for this."
Alright, I'll hand over 10 gold pieces.
And she'll go to like give you the vial, and she'll hesitate for a second to give it to you, but then she'll give it to you.
Can I cast detect thoughts on that?
Sure. The surface level thoughts are, this is mine.
Shit. Alright. Okay. Well, I'll take it without mentioning anything. If they'll give it to her.
Yeah, she will.
Okay.
She's just hesitant to do so at first.
Alright, well, I think we better be off, Malaki.
Yeah.
If you don't end up using any of that acid, could you return it?
Sure.
Thank you.
Alright. I'll go ahead and head out.
That doesn't seem normal.
No,
People usually understand after you pay that it's yours. This is similar to the man in the inn this morning.
No, it seems everybody's being very greedy. DM, from memory, can I remember any sort of aberration that has to do specifically with like greed or anything?
Roll me history. I don't know if there is any. Are there? It's a DM. I'm feeling to know if there are any.
13, not very great. I wrote
Yeah, you won't. You don't know.
Right. I don't know anything that. Well, I mean, aberrations in general can fuck with people's minds, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know why they would specifically be trying to make everyone greedy.
Doesn't make sense.
But also, aberrations sometimes just do things. It might not even be doing it on purpose. Anyway, I think it might be worth checking out Bella's amulet because it's the only thing we know that has.
Yeah.
I guess technically this has too, and I'll hold up the vial.
Yeah.
Pour acid on the acid.
Is there any case of like something like this happening in the past that's like occurred that Malaki might have heard of?
Roll me history check.
15.
No, you do not remember
What?
anything like this.
DM, you're saying that this has never happened before?
Not with a 15, no. It was a DC 17 to understand that information, okay? God.
We should get going.
Yeah. I guess we head down to visit Bella.
Okay, so you guys are going back to the guard station?
Yeah.
Okay. You go back the same things. You go past the fisherman's fisherman's place. We sell stabs in the bubbling bubble, and then arrive at the guard's post with her. Bunch of guards still. You seem a little bit more frantic, but not like a crazy frantic.
Right. I'll approach one of the guards and say, "Good night, mate. One of our pals was checked in here earlier. We were wondering if we could get a look at her things."
To just look at them.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
We're looking for an amulet about this big. Ah, shit, she has two of them, doesn't she? Fuck!
I'm not sure we're allowed to do that.
Come off it, mate. We're her friends, and she's sick, and we're trying to figure out what happened.
Is she one of those crazy folk?
Crazy folk?
Yeah, you know, like everything that's been going on in the city.
Possibly.
Unfortunately, yeah. We're trying to figure out what happened.
Had a major uptick in thievery in the past just few hours.
Or you can have someone watch us. We won't take anything.
What was the first incident you heard about?
Bunch of people saying that their things were stolen from them, but they just found it in their house later, and then a couple of instances of people stealing from stores. It's been all over the place, though. What is it that exactly you want to do with this amulet?
We're gonna run a test on it and see if it's magical at all. We think that some of these items might be cursed in some way.
Let me talk to Brisha real quick, and I think you'll be okay with it. You guys seem to be trying to help. And he'll walk.
I'm calling it now. Mr. Granto is also affected by this. This is my guess before it's confirmed.
I'm calling it now. I'm gonna put acid on this amulet, and it's just gonna fucking melt, and you won't have an amulet.
Oh my god! I swear to God.
Or you have two of them.
Yeah, but the one that she has, Leda gave to her.
So the guard comes back down after about 5 minutes, and he says, "It's not one of the amulets, is it?" Well, of course not. No, it wouldn't be.
No, it's not one of the.
We would have
necklaces
realized that.
are up here. No.
Sure. Pretty sure just wanted to make sure it wasn't one of those. He wanted to get those amulets back.
All right. So can we come in then?
Sure, but we will have to watch as you do your experiments, if that's okay. Well,
that's
it
fine.
has to be okay. We're the god. We get to. Sorry, I'm new here.
Hey, don't worry about it, mate.
Follow me.
All right. We'll follow him. I guess. Malaka, you coming?
Yeah.
Which prisoner was it?
It's, what name did she use?
Ella.
No, the other one that she was trying to use.
Siliquist, something along those lines.
Right. She came in here with, she was bloody, cut her wrist.
Oh, she hasn't woken up yet.
Oh. Have you taken her things?
Oh, of course, yes.
All right.
He'll pull out a drawer and you'll see all of Bella's stuff.
I'd be careful around her, by the way.
Is her journal in there, out of curiosity?
Yes.
Right. She's normally very nice, but whatever this is, she's very dangerous right now. So I'd again be careful.
Understood.
I'll look in and try to find the two amulets.
I'm not gonna have you roll an investigation check. There's not that much stuff in there. You'll find one of the amulets.
Right,
Actually, roll me an investigation check.
Ooh. Wait, do I only find one?
Roll me an investigation check.
22.
You find both the amulets.
Okay, good. All right. Can I tell which one was actually hers and which one she stole?
Roll me perception.
Uh, 8.
Nope, you can't tell.
All right. I just kind of mutter under my breath. I'll pay Celeste back for ruining hers. And I'll drop some, just like a few drops of acid on both,
On both, okay.
because I can't tell which one's which.
True. So the acid drips on it. One of them it starts dissolving like immediately, and the other one it takes a couple seconds before it starts to dissolve. But they both do dissolve, and
All
at
right.
the end of it, there is now a hole in both of the amulets.
All right. How much acid did they use to get it to appear? I'm worried that we might be missing something if we don't go ahead and commit to it.
I don't want to just burn the entire Eccleston either.
All right.
Either.
But I mean, it's just an amulet, yeah. We can get a one.
What was supposed to happen when you poured the acid on it?
We had heard.
Nothing. Nope.
We're-
Oh, come on.
We would heard it had a very strange reaction, but that
Yeah.
didn't seem strange enough. Fuck it. The one that took longer to dissolve, I'm gonna pour a bit more on it.
Okay. It still takes a brief second for it to dissolve, but now there is a massive hole in it, and it's basically can't even tell what the amulet originally was anymore.
Right. All right. I'll get her a new one of these, or a new 2. Well, that's that plan out the window. Sorry, Bella.
And to be fair, if you get her a new one that's the same color and design, she probably won't be able to tell the difference.
That's true. It's true. Right. Well, thanks for letting us come in anyway.
Hopefully those weren't important, sir.
Hopefully not. Yeah.
Do you know the first case of this whole thievery stuff started picking up? You said this morning. And do you know who reported the first case? Case.
I don't know if we have that information. I'm sorry.
I was for sure it was gonna be like some giant rat thing. As I go into, I'll at least put the one that's that has the smaller hole back in with her things. As I do that, do I notice anything else out of place in Bella's stuff?
Roll me another investigation check.
I'm mostly trying to see if she stole anything else, but also clues.
You notice her journal. You notice the Malvik signet ring, and you notice a couple other rings, the ones that she stole from Celeste.
The party, up until now, had no idea about the signet ring.
So you said there was a Malvik signet ring?
Yes.
What's it look like?
So it just, I don't know if I've showed you guys. Yeah, I have. It's in the campaign info.
You show the symbol.
Yeah, it's just the symbol of, it's just a ring with that symbol etched in it. That's like a semi-ruby, but it's not real ruby.
I would try to take it to try to like make Bella less like a criminal, like if they look through her things. But also, I feel like people are specifically on watch to make sure you don't take anything right now. So I'll just leave it there. And I guess I have to put the other amulet in, the one with the big hole too.
Yeah. Well, I guess that was worth a try. If you guys figure out what's going on, it would be great. It'd be great help to us.
All right, we're working on it. Thank you for cooperating. I guess, Malaki, you want to head to the next address?
Yeah. At least found something weird out.
All right, eyes. Keep an eye out for eyes.
Yeah. This doesn't make any sense.
Eyes is a very common theme with aberrations. That makes sense.
Guess, but
What?
that's about
What was that,
it.
Jason?
No, go, keep going.
Oh. I didn't hear what you said, Malaki. I'm sorry.
It's, it's nothing.
Oh, okay.
Just keep going.
So you guys are gonna head to the next address?
Yep,
Yeah.
we've still got 2 more, yeah?
Yeah, 2 more. Okay. Meanwhile, on your guys' way, Bella, you wake up. You have none of your stuff. You are dressed in just general rags. Please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
4.
Oof.
You are extraordinarily angry.
Oh.
People have stolen your things, specifically about your journal and your necklace and your ring. Those 3 things in particular. You are extremely pissed off that those things have been taken from you.
Would you say it warrants letting the influence take over?
Up to you.
Bella's gray eye goes red.
Oh my god, is Bella runt? Bella's been runt this whole time.
As she's going to, I'm assuming like she's barred, right?
Yeah, she's in a cell, so there's.
Yeah, she's got a guitar there.
Bella is going to grab onto one of the bars and kind of yell out, "Where the fuck are my things?"
Luna's not here, but Luna would hear that. No response.
I swear to the gods, if you don't bring me my shit right now.
One of the other prisoners that is in the cell next to you will say, "Do you think that they just leave you with your stuff when you get to prison?"
She turns her head and glares at the other prisoner.
What?
And who do
Whoa.
you think you are?
Nobody.
That's what I thought. Inferior, dirty blood.
What? Why are you so angry? Obviously you did something wrong. You should have expected something like this.
Purebloods can't do no wrong.
Pure blood? What is a pure blood?
Bellator Sanguis Malvic, it's a pleasure to meet you. Now get the fuck out of my sight.
I can't. I don't know if you understand the situation that I'm in, but I can't really move away from where I currently am. So if you want me to be out of your sight, you need to turn around.
Shut the fuck up. Now bring me my things!
Telling the dude in the cell to do
No,
that?
she turns and yells,
Okay.
trying to get the guard's attention.
Okay. Still no response.
Yeah, she's basically just gonna be yelling for her things until
Okay.
until either whatever this is that's going on stops, or something else stops her or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So Muriel and Yosi, you arrive at the next destination, which give me 2 seconds.
I sent 2 DMs.
Two
This
of 'em?
one, this one is not super far away from where you guys currently are.
Yes, 2 DMs.
That's twice as many as 1 DM.
Alright.
Wait, actually, maybe. Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Oh.
DM it to me, if you know.
Yeah. No, I just don't remember exactly what it was called. I remember where. I just don't. So just give me half a second.
That was half a
Time's up. Just checking.
Good thing I'm just messaging you now.
Oh, right. I forgot. Thank you.
Mhm.
Guys arrive at this next destination. It's directly west of where you guys currently are. It's not super far away. Again, the houses are a little bit nice, but not super crazy nice.
I'll go knock on the door.
Without opening the door, a voice from the inside, and it seems to be female, will say, "What do you want?
We'll hear about the necklaces.
Do you have my
Or the
necklace?
No, we're here to ask some
Then
questions.
go away."
All right. Okay, the next one, I guess.
Can you answer at least 3 questions?
Answer
No.
me these riddles 3.
I owe nothing to you. Leave unless you have my necklace.
Well, if you don't answer questions, we can't exactly help you.
You said to help me get my necklace back.
Yeah.
Fine. I will answer 3 questions and 3 questions only.
Is this still through the door?
Yes.
Where in your house did the necklace appear?
It appeared in my study. Muriel, if you're talking, I cannot hear you.
Do you have any rivals? Do you have any rivals?
I have many, many rivals, yes.
When did the necklace appear?
2 mornings ago. That is 3 questions. Now retrieve my necklace.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Well, probably wouldn't have gotten too much out of that one anyway, right?
Well, it's not surprising they have a lot of rivals.
There you go.
Said something about a study. I kind of want to break in now.
Malaki? Are you alright?
Yeah.
You don't have
Just
you
don't
don't
like
have an
church.
you don't have an overwhelming desire to steal something, do you?
No. It's not worth breaking in. Just
Good.
would have been nice if they would have been at least willing to answer questions.
Good, because you're right now. You're literally the only other person I know that hasn't been affected by this. So please don't be.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Romeo. No.
Alright.
Assuming you guys are off to the next address?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Pretty much, yet again, this address is on the very other side of the city. This time, as you guys head over, I hate that I can't remember. As you guys head over, you'll pass by the library and a store called Nutriments and Paraphernalia. And then you enter into the lower district where you seem to...
I forgot to mention I was keeping an eye out for any shops that might sell an amulet of Leda, by the way.
You will pass by the Bubbling Bauble, which is a jewelry shop.
Malaki, one second, please.
Okay.
I'll walk on in there. Yeah. Dude, is there someone at the counter?
Yes, and she is standing very upright and says, "Welcome to the Bubbling Bubble. How may I help you?"
G'day. Could you, do you have anything that looks like this but without a hole?
What type of amulet was
Was, yeah, Leda. Bella said her name a lot. It was, Leda.
it? An amulet of Leda. I don't think I have any currently here, but I could... if you left it here, I'm certain that I could repair it, or at least make a better one.
Ah, that would be fantastic. But I'll leave the one that just has a small hole with her then. Okay.
It will be ready in just a couple of days.
Couple of days? Alright. Thank you. And I'll leave.
Good day.
I don't even ask the price. I'd come out to Malaki and say, alright, we should have a replacement for Bella in a couple of days.
Before we go, I kind of want to check and see if there's one of the necklaces in that shop.
That's a fair point.
She's gonna go into the shop and then look and see if she can find a necklace that looks like whatever the guard showed them originally.
As you walk in, she essentially says the same thing. How may I help you?
Just looking.
We have all the finest of gems here, the Bubbling Bubble.
She's going to look specifically for the necklace that the guard showed them originally.
Roll me investigation.
Natural 20.
You find a whole bunch of individual jewels, a lot of necklaces and rings that have these jewels embedded in them, a couple of amulets that seem to be of holy signet of some sort, and you see this one ring that is like encased in glass underneath another encasing of glass, so it's like double protected. That's really, really shiny, and seems to have like a blue strip, like a magical blue strip, like pulsing around it constantly. Also, Toxicue. Thank you for the follow. But you do not find the amulet.
Does it look anything like the magic from like the Bashisk meteor?
No. Yeah. No, it does not.
It just looks pretty.
It just looks pretty. Looks pretty and looks magical in some sort, but not Basquish magic.
What exactly is this? I'm not interested in buying it. I'm just curious.
Well, if you're not interested in buying it, then why do you ask?
I'm not curious. I'm the type to ask questions.
If you must know, it's a ring of mind shielding.
Ooh.
Do you know how useful that would be right now? Holy fuck.
How much is it?
That would be 10,000 gold pieces.
Fuck!
Mm.
I would not expect somebody of your stature to be able to afford such a piece.
The assumption is correct. Good day to
Bella,
you.
Bella,
Good
this
day.
is a situation where it's understandable to steal something.
Oh my
Monk
god.
is just gonna walk out of the shop.
Still a ring, no less.
No, look.
Any hints?
It's-
Anything?
I mean, there's a ring of mind shielding, which certainly would be useful, but it's way above any of our price tags. It's 10,000
Right.
gold for crying out loud.
I'm sure if Luna was here, we would already have it. All right. Well, it's unfortunate that it costs so much. On to the next one.
Okay. You guys make it to the very final address on the list. So, you are in definitely the slums, but even here, the slums are still like kind of nice. The houses are significantly smaller, but they're still like well built. It's not like smelly or broken down or anything like that. It's just much smaller, much more simple living.
All right. You wanna take this one, or you want me to get it?
Might as well try. She's gonna knock on the door.
An elfish man, middle-aged-ish, will open the door and say, hello.
I'm here to investigate the necklace.
Certainly. Come in.
Thank you.
You said it's an elvish man.
It's an elvish man, and as you enter in, you'll notice that all the other houses that you've walked into, they've been relatively neat, lived in, but relatively neat. This house looks not like trash, but like it's not great in here at all. I'm sorry. I didn't expect anybody to come. I didn't clean up. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
You're here about the necklace? I don't know where it is, if that's what you're asking. I already told a guard. They were coming here earlier today asking for the necklace back, and I didn't have the necklace because I gave him the necklace in the first place. I was going to ask him for the necklace back, but
I was about to ask. Do you want it back?
Sort of, yeah. I don't know why.
Why?
Where did it show up in your house?
It showed up. I was working late, and I came home, and he was on my pillow in my room.
On your
Can
pillow?
you see your room?
Yeah, come in here. You enter into his room, and it's a small wooden bed, no cushioning, with a single very flat pillow.
Damn, bitch, you live like this?
You saying that
No,
in
that wasn't a
character?
character. No.
I was about to respond in character.
Alright. Let's get looking.
I
Investigation
was.
check, I assume?
Yeah, go ahead. I
Sorry.
was worried that maybe. I used to be a criminal. I used to steal things from people, and I was worried that somebody had found out that I had done this, and this was like a message to me.
Alright. I don't think you have to worry about that. I wouldn't take this as a sign that you're a bad person. You said you used to be a
Others?
criminal?
Yes. It's been not as long as I wished it has been, but it's been a bit of time since I've stolen something last.
Hey, mate, it's
I'm sorry if I ever stole anything from you. It's just it's hard living here in Eliona, you know?
yeah, I can see. Mate, don't worry about it. The fact that you stopped at all means you're doing much better than some people.
Did you by chance?
I work at the bucket. I'm a farmer for the bucket.
Other work, it's honest.
How much do you pay for this place?
This was given to me by my father.
Oh,
Yes, he was also a farmer for the bucket. Um, I come from a lineage of farmers for Aliona. My family were some of the first people to establish here some 1,000 years ago.
that's ironic, right? Isn't it? In a bit.
Honestly, a lot of the people that live here in this area of Aliona have similar stories. And some have much worse stories. I shouldn't say that.
No, go on. What were you about to say?
I'm not.
Sorry, Liam.
No, you were saying
Go
that
on.
in character.
Okay.
We're not supposed to talk about.
But what?
The
I promise not to tell anyone. I mean, curiosity's got me in trouble many times.
roll me persuasion.
$11.
There are those that live in Aliona that don't have anything. We're not supposed to talk about those types of people. The gods and the noblemen, everybody promise that they don't exist, but okay, I'm sorry. I lied. I'm stealing from the bucket currently. I'm sorry. Any scrap food I will bring to them. I'm sorry.
You said you bring scrap
I shouldn't
food
have
to
told
the
you any
bucket.
of it. I'm sorry. Did you find anything in my room to help you?
Mate, just
The
first calm down.
uh,
Take a deep breath. It's all right. We're not guards. We're not here to arrest you.
the rule for the investigation back a while ago was 22.
You guys don't notice anything magical at all, and no necklace to be there in sight. In fact, there's very little in material goods there. There might be like a watch that is slightly broken.
You said
It's
you've
cracked.
been. You said you've been stealing things from the bucket and giving them to the poorer people.
The food just gets thrown out anyway. I'm sorry.
Right. No, I'm with you there. It's wasteful. I'm glad you're making use of it.
So I bring them the food so that they can survive. 'Cause they don't have
Malaki's
anywhere to go.
going to take out the other the 3 portions of the smoked meat, if that's still good.
It's on its like last legs, so it'll still be good for like a day or two.
She's gonna give them to him.
What is this?
Food.
Thank you. I'm sorry if I haven't been of any help.
No, no, don't worry about it, mate. Actually, just this general area is where the people that you're not supposed to talk about hang around.
I don't know if I should tell you.
Right. I don't want to do anything to get you in trouble. I just have a hunch that it might help us.
Roll me persuasion.
Shit. No. 2.
I'm sorry. I can't tell you where they are. I can tell you that they're not here, but I can't tell you where they are.
All right.
I
That's
don't
fair
want
enough,
anything happening to them.
mate. I respect that.
Is there anything else that you need?
Malaka, can you think of anything?
If you hear of anything, just know. Also, do you think there's anyone here that might have stuff against you, or these people in general? She's gonna pull the map out and she's just gonna start pointing at houses.
Not that I remember. Out of those, as I said, I used to be a thief. I used to pickpocket, and I'm sure I've made some enemies, but I don't. I'm sorry, I don't remember any of them.
Can we say, for the record, by the way, that one of us between Yosi and Malake has been writing down the names of the people?
Yes.
I
hope so.
Have you ever had any interactions with any of these people?
Not that I can remember. No.
All right.
All of these addresses seem to be in the upper ends.
She's
Right.
gonna put the addresses away.
You're an outlier here, which, in my opinion, makes you potentially more valuable for information.
I'm sorry if I'm not helping.
No, just the fact that you're here and are on this list means it rules out a lot of theories.
What theories are you working on
just let us know.
now?
Oh.
Can I insight check this man?
Sure.
Just see if he's I guess see if he's too eager to find out about this stuff. 23.
23. With a 23, you'll know that he seems worried about it for some reason.
All right. Our original theory was that it was just rich people who were well off getting these. But I mean no offense by this, but now I'm thinking it might be people who have had some sort of criminal past.
You think that all of these people were criminals?
I don't know. I can't prove anything, but I wouldn't Hmm. I don't know. It's just a theory.
I'm whoever it is or whatever it is that's doing this. I just wish I could apologize for my past.
Well, for what it's worth, I don't think it's the type of thing you can apologize to. I don't know if it's exactly reasonable. Uh, and I don't. You said you've mostly been stealing food.
Uh, recently, yes, I used to pickpocket, but
Well, I will say if you're going to steal anything, food is absolutely the most respectable.
it's still wrong.
Well, if you can't get by, I would consider it wrong to just throw out food when there's people who need it.
I guess that's true. Well, if you do end up finding the amulet, I would like it back.
Can I ask why? What do you normally want things like the amulet?
Um, I used to want things like that for the monetary value, but no. But
You're not looking to sell this, are you?
no, I want to keep it. I don't know why.
Uh, have you felt like that about anything else? Has anyone maybe is there anything in his room right now that was like not his bed?
There is a nightstand. That's about it in his room. There's a nightstand. There's a watch on it. That's about it.
You said there's a pillow though, right?
Yes, there's a pillow.
I'm gonna reach for his pillow and try to gauge his reaction.
What are you doing with my pillow?
Or you just I'm just seeing it. Does me having it make you very angry?
I'm not angry. I'm confused as to why you're taking it, though.
What if I wanted it?
Um, it, but it's mine.
Yeah.
Um, you, um, you could buy it from me?
You would sell it to me?
I don't know. Maybe?
What if I'd give you 5 gold for it?
Um, it seems like a fair deal.
All right. I'll pull out 5 gold and say, here's the money. So you're fine
Or,
with me taking the pillow, right?
what about 10 gold?
There it is. Now, what's your name again?
My name is Ignorance Task.
Why'd you want 10 gold instead of 5?
Because it's mine and it's worth more because it's mine.
But with 5 gold, you could buy a much better pillow than this.
But it's not my pillow.
All right. Well, if it's that irreplaceable, you can. Here you go. I'll hand him back the pillow.
Thank you. I'm sorry. You really wanted the pillow, didn't you?
No,
Uh,
it's no worries, mate. I can go get a pillow.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. I'm sorry if I wasn't helpful.
No, you were very helpful. Come on, Malaki.
Let's go.
All right, so that's concerning.
Yeah.
What do you guys
Do you
do
wanna-
now?
So we can assume Fred and Rue are probably under the same effect, yeah?
Yeah.
What
Possibly
about-
Bella.
What about Luna? Luna stole things before this, right?
Yeah. I don't think that's why. That's not why she's in jail now.
Right. So it could have made her more susceptible to it, or maybe by some reverse psychology thing, she's not under its influence and she just naturally wanted to steal things.
It's entirely possible.
It might be
Now,
worth
where
looking
we go
into.
from here?
I still think
We can
I still think
office
the
copy.
sewers I still think the sewers are
Press back.
quite suspicious, but I don't know if we want to go down there, just the two of us.
It's not safe. I don't.
A lot of disease.
I wish we could figure out a way to get Bella out from whatever this effect is. I'd feel safer going down with 3 or 4 of us. I mean, got Rue back,
Well,
Luna,
uh,
and the rest of
Jason,
them.
does Yosi know exactly what a mind shield ring would do?
Roll me Arcana? Yeah, Arcana.
All right.
Mm.
7.
Based off of the description, the name itself, you would probably assume it would protect from, like, telepathy or psionic things, but you also know that that's not something that really people know a whole lot about, so you were curious as to why it would even exist.
All right. I don't want to freak you out, Malake, because this might be a bad suggestion, but maybe we steal the ring.
Just a second, I'm gonna roll Arcana as well. 9.
So 9?
Yep.
Yeah, same information. Except, actually, you don't know anything about the telepathy, so you would just imagine that it might prevent people from reading your thoughts.
I mean, possibly. I wonder if putting a ring on people would help. Seems to be affecting their mind. It's mind ring.
Alright. It might also be worth looking into what's different about us that we haven't been affected.
Yeah.
Out of fucking mechanically, we know it's nothing, literally nothing, but
Mechanically, you guys were just lucky and wise enough, but in character, you don't fucking know.
we are literally the only 2 people in the party that didn't get affected.
Yeah.
Yep. Even Fred and Rue, which was actually kind of lucky, just to be able to be like, yeah, they just leave.
Right,
They just
Um,
fuck off.
I hope Fred and Rue didn't get themselves into trouble. Fred's rather large. If something made him unreasonable, that'd be pretty scary.
Yeah. Just. I feel like we should do some more digging and operations, but that one library, bookstore certainly didn't help. There's an underground kind of library.
Was there an underground library?
You never heard of contraband?
Oh, that kind of underground. All right. I was about to say we're looking for somewhere underground. Why didn't you mention some library?
Well, there's contraband books pass through areas like that, possibly.
Hmm.
I don't know if there's any in this town, though.
Jason, how confident would Yossi be in his knowledge of aberrations?
Fairly. Not like extraordinarily, but fairly.
Right. I suppose it couldn't hurt. I don't know if it should be a top priority right now, though. I think let's list out our priorities. I think number one should be stopping the effects, figuring out a way to do that.
How?
Can you agree? Can you agree with that, Malake?
I mean, yeah, as long as you know where to stop it.
No, I'm saying if we find information that can lead to that takes precedence over anything else,
Of course.
right? And then number two, finding out what's doing it. Do you have a number three?
Yeah, whatever. This is done.
Right. So, yeah, without any information on how to stop it, I feel like the ring couldn't hurt, but also I don't really trust myself wanting someone else's right now.
It's not like we can waltz up there and just say, I think this is gonna help with this.
No, we'd have to steal it, which is why I'm not liking that my mind's going there right now. So I guess we'd have to go to priority 2 and yeah, look for some sort of underground library.
Yeah. We could possibly find a shady spot and find contraband there too.
Right. I'm not very familiar with any of this stuff, so you lead the way on this one.
Shadiest place go. You should probably look around to the slums.
Okay, so you're just looking around this general area for some place that you might be able to find contraband?
Yep, contraband, cult stuff. Like,
Okay. So are you talking to people, or are you just looking?
she's just looking around, and if there's anyone who seems like they might be the kind of person to have contraband, she's going to talk to them.
I just had a thought. Jason, did Ateo seem like he wanted the necklace back?
Yes. Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Yeah, he said something along the lines of he felt like it chose him.
Alright, yeah. You're right. Now I remember, yeah. That was this session.
Yes. Okay, roll me investigation.
Natural one!
You look around, there's not a whole lot of people or really anything going on right now. The entire city seems to be not dead, but like significantly quieter than it was in the previous days that you guys have been here. But you do not notice anything shady.
This is odd. It's like no one in the street.
Can I notice her struggling and just... I don't think I would... again, Yosi wouldn't know exactly what to look for, but can I try to help out?
Sure, roll me investigation.
16?
You look around for a bit, and there seems to be one guy that has like his hood up, that he's just like walking along the road. He seems a little bit shady, not like super shady, but a little bit shady.
I'll point him out to Malaka and say, how about that guy?
Maybe. She's gonna walk over. Excuse me.
Yes.
Do you know know any dirt on the guards or contraband books?
Contraband books.
Or groups involved with abjurations?
With what? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
She also asked for any groups involved with abjurations.
Oh, aversions. Why?
I don't need to know the why. I need to know the knowledge from you.
I guess you might be able to find somebody at the Gooey Grain, but do you know where that is?
No,
He'll point you in a general direction.
thank you. She's just gonna start walking over that direction.
Okay. You guys will eventually come across a bridge. On the other side of the bridge is the Gui Grain, which I've shown the picture before, but I'll show it again. You guys have not been here yet, but Rue and Fred went here once.
Gooey grain.
As you walk in, it's small, cozy, a bit dark though. Yeah. There's no music going on or anything. It's just. It seems like a bunch of people just drinking, having an okay time. Not a great time, just an okay time.
All right. Again, you're in charge here, Malake. I don't know how to do this stuff.
Been a while. Here goes nothing. She's gonna scan the room again for shady people.
Roll investigation.
13.
There seems to be a grouping of people in the back.
She's just gonna go sit in the table and just listen till she overhears something. She does not feel like talking right now.
They're not talking a whole lot. If they are talking, they'll probably talk mostly about the happenings that are, like, basically the same thing that you guys are experiencing, of, like, people just getting really greedy all of a sudden.
She's gonna approach one of the back tables and crack her knuckles.
Excuse me. Is this something I can help you with?
Contraband. Abjurations.
Contraband on aberrations?
Yes.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Sure.
Like, you want an aberration?
Yeah.
That's kind of a weird thing to request.
No.
I
Stick
don't.
out enough as is, but
I guess that's true. I don't know if I can help you.
alright. Well, sure you've heard around what's going on in the city.
Yes, it's
Sure you don't
some sort of aberration that's doing this.
She's gonna crack her knuckles again. Why do
She
you
says-
need to know that?
Oh, that's just cute. Why are you trying to?
I think at this point, Yoshi's gonna actually come up and say, Malaki, we might want to let these fine gentlemen just enjoy their meal.
Sorry.
I apologize for that.
Are you trying to find information on aberration?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just say so?
Told you contraband on operations.
I don't know what that means. That sounds like you're trying to smuggle in an actual aberration.
No.
No.
Not gonna be that stupid.
Well, I can. How? Let me see if I can find something.
If you could get anything on that subject of aberrations, it'd be greatly appreciated.
And he'll leave like the tavern entirely. If you guys just sit around for a bit, I'm assuming.
Sorry, Josie.
No
It's been a while
worries.
since I've been around these places.
Right.
She kind of
Cool.
collapses into a chair.
Can I look around? Yosi wouldn't have this hunch, but I have a hunch. Can I look around for a kangaroo and a minotaur here?
Roll me perception.
15.
You look around, and you expect to see Rue here for whatever reason. Like in your head, you're like, "Yeah, Rue should. I would expect Rue to be here, but he is currently not."
Right. I hope Rue and Fred's are okay.
Yeah. Still can't get that symbol out of my head.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I also look around to see if there's anyone that paying attention to us.
There are a couple people that are like kind of staring at you guys, wondering what the heck you guys are doing here and what the heck you guys are talking about with aberrations and such.
Shoot.
Right.
I drew too much attention. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. Here, and I'll write down on a piece of paper, and I'll ask what her connection is to Malvix, for real, and I'll slide it over to Muriel.
She's gonna take the piece of paper. She's just gonna scribble back on it. None of your business.
Right.
And then she's going to scribble a little more. I already told you. You dealt pain.
All right. I'll scribble down and say, "Can you continue traveling with Bella?"
She's gonna write back. I think so. Part of me to let go a little more from the past. Just something I should be doing anyways.
After about 45 minutes, the man comes back and he's holding a single book.
Well, I did get something for you, but I don't know how much help it's gonna be.
Good.
I was 5 gold pieces to read through it.
Here, I'll get it. I'll hand him 5 gold pieces. And once again, I'm trying to judge how willing he is to part with this that he just retrieved.
He seems unfazed entirely.
Oh. Alright. Okay. I'll just hand him the goat then. Malaki, I want to try to find somewhere a little less. Just like try to glance around all to everyone and say, intrusive.
If you say this within range of the guy, he's going to say, "Oh no, you guys are going to read this here. I'm not trusting you guys to leave this place with you." That book's worth far more than 5 gold. I'm giving you the privilege to read it for 5 gold.
Oh,
Let's just read it here. Let's go.
All right.
Take notes.
We read.
Yep.
Key reading sequence. Roll me investigation, both of you.
All right.
17.
20.
20. Nice.
Okay.
Look at that. I have 20/20 vision.
You have 20/20. Yosi, you notice a segment on a person who has been who is known to be dead. However, there seems to be remnants of himself throughout the world. And these remnants are called children, and they have to do with the 7 deadly sins.
Mm.
Ooh.
And you pick up the connection that the 7 deadly sins, one of them being greed, this could potentially be the thing that you guys are dealing with.
All right. I'll point this out to Malaki.
Greed.
You think one of these children could be behind this?
Yeah. Would be surprising. I mean, we're dealing with greed. Question
There's
is,
a lot of it, yeah.
there's 7. It means there could be 6 that would occur here next, or otherwise, we're dealing with something much bigger.
Right. We might only be dealing with greed. They're split apart. Yeah,
No.
Liam?
Yeah.
Yes. It seems to be somewhat of a folk's tale, but in this book it does specifically talk about one of them.
Oh, it's a start.
Does it say anything about what they look like, the children?
No.
Right. So we have an idea of what it might be, but we have no idea what it looks like or what it can do or anything else.
Yeah.
Still, any information is good information.
Agree. Let's head out.
Right. I'll hand the book back to the guy and say that was very helpful. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. Too.
All right. One of these children. Where to next, do you think, Malaki?
I have no idea.
It might. Well, it might be worth gathering everyone. And as we don't know where Fred and Rue is, and Bella was still unconscious the last time we seen her, we might just go check on Luna in jail, see if she's affected.
Yeah. Because that's really the only thing we can do until we can figure out a way to get the effect off of these people.
It's either that. Well, before that, it might actually do to go back to the Dragon's Crown and see if Fred and Rue have came back there.
Yeah. I'm hoping that turned up. Just,
For sure.
Fred didn't even say where they were going. Fred usually at least say.
Rue didn't really say anything either, other than ah.
Exactly like that.
So I guess we're heading back to the Dragon's Crown.
Yep.
Okay. You
Out of
guys.
character, I have no clue what on earth we're going to do with this.
Okay.
I think the
this-
sewer might be the next stop, but again, don't want to go in with just two of us.
As you guys are walking back from the Gooey Grain headed towards the Dragon's Crown, you make it about halfway there when suddenly you hear a noise. You hear loud horns echo through the entire city. And suddenly, everybody that is on the streets, move over to the sides of the streets. Like, imagine, how cars do for passing ambulances and such. Everybody moves over to the sides of the streets and just stands there, stoically looking towards the street. And we're going to end the session there.
Shit!
Oh my god, are we gonna get
Oh.
chosen?
Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh, if this is what I think it is.
Oh.
Oh my god, I think we're all thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a great session, Jason.
I was very excited for it.
Fucking Bella.
Cliffhanger.
I was not expecting Bella to attack Yosi. But hey, stuff happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I guess the party knows Bellator's last name now.
Yeah?
Bellator Sanguis Malvik. I guess she'll have quite a few questions that need answering.
So you're currently playing 2 Malvics then?
Yeah.
Secret is there.
But you said 2 Malvics?
Yeah, his character in my campaign's also a Malvic.
Okay.
Yeah. Or their character, sorry.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even catch that. Also, I just ordered a shirt. Since considering the fact that Bella is currently, imprisoned,
Mm-hmm.
I've been listening to the session, but I haven't actually been paying too much attention. Like, I caught what happened at the end there, and I kind of understand what you guys are doing, but I wasn't paying too much attention because I was ordering a shirt that is fucking perfect for me. It's this very unamused bunny, and the words beneath are like, "I left my room for this?" Oh my god. Well, now I gotta wait a month. It said 15 to 20 business days to deliver.
Oof.
That's about a
Oof. Yeah. That sounds like a whole lot of fun.
yeah.
Also, check out this. Progress. It's up. Here we go. Progress.
Ooh. We're still live. We are still live.
Oh, they can't see it though.
Who is this?
Now they
That's
can.
Jason's character from that campaign.
Okay.
Here, why don't I send what Ivory Malvik looks like? Also, Ivory is not nearly as secretive about her last name as Bella is.
She also doesn't have to be.
Right?
Yeah. To be fair, that is fair. But even when she was living in Voxmada, she wasn't super secretive about it.
Most
'Cause, I
Malvins
mean-
aren't secretive about it. So.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
cool.
Yeah, so that's the drawing without the scales. But she's got silver scales on her neck. I just don't have that image saved on my phone right now.
Yeah.